What event? What event? No. Yeah. True. Oh, I forgot. I was paying attention. Oh. No, I was talking about that. Whatever you said.
Velus extending his lead off the interception, able to capitalize.
Put your fours up early.
Yep. I mean, he used that entire quarter.
Impressive.
Yeah.
That was quick. Well, it's not the witching
Like
hour
2
yet.
minutes in real time.
It was like the last game to finish, and it was the first one to get to the fourth quarter.
2 minutes in real time. And people wondering, like, you know, what does it take to get to the next level? You got to have different levels to your game, as you see right there.
I-form pro?
I-form, yeah, he goes I-form close there, trying to run the ball now. That's not something Clef's too familiar with. He's not a great runner, but he knows how to use that clock management to a T.
Kid with a 20-0 lead. And how about Tony Pollard trying to find some room up the middle and gets spine buster. Looking like Batista.
Dave Batista.
Shout out to Drax. What a guy. Shotgun left side, 2nd and 8. Right side, Tyreek Hill getting moving, getting rolling.
Oh, man,
Him
he's out
breaking
there.
tackles, and Kiv already thinking about that next round. Into the end zone off the jet sweep. It is all Kiv in that game. Clef, 2nd and 8. Will bring in Kobo, Mr. Football, still 7-6. Clef and Fancy the only one to the fourth quarter. It is Mr. Football. On the right side, 3rd and 4, shotgun, 2 wide to the left side as Mayfield back to pass. Looks to the out route. Hill, did he get the feet bounce? He did not. 4th down and 4. Clef taking the sack on 2nd down, maybe lost a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Is that your block? Already down to 10 on the play clock.
6 minutes on this opening drive after half.
It's going to be 4th down, and you got to think he's taking his 3 here.
Yeah, he's going to take his 3. I mean, he did it.
That's all he needed. That's all he needed to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
4th down and 4, right side. Mr. Football up by 1. A bunch over the left side. Zay Flowers, solo receiver right. Timeout taken.
And that's big, too. Those second half timeouts are huge, but it is a big play in the game. So if you have to call one, you got to do it. But that could come back to haunt him later in the fourth quarter.
As long as he picked this one up, you know, you don't mind burning.
How badly does Vos need to score and score quickly? That's Tyreek Hill. Picks up 9, 2nd and 1 over the middle. Zay Flowers with the catch on 4th and 4. It's a first down for Mr. Football. Great click on.
The key is the possession catch. He holds that X button down there. Use that possession catch to get down.
Nice out route.
Nice throw from Vos, picking up the first down. Mayfield back to pass.
That's
Underneath, got him, Tyreek Hill, known for his speed. Right there, some great route running. Picking up the touchdown, and Mr. Football extends his lead. 1st and 10 for Vos. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Nobody open. How about the sheds on the interior from Vilas? Let's double box in Clef and Fancy. Fancy needed to score and score quickly. Mayfield rolling right. Taking the shot.
That's a ball.
Picked off. It's Randy Moss playing center field. Is this the most confident we have seen Clef the God in how long? 4 years? 5 years?
It's been a couple.
I mean, come on now. One thing about CTG, you know, he has delusional confidence. You know, he always feels like he's going to win a belt every time.
Ooh, David Njoku with a nice catch.
No doubt about he's always had confidence, but you got to think that doubt has crept into his mind these last couple years. So to come out here, show out against arguably the best player in Madden 25 right now, that's got to do a lot for his confidence.
Reminder, we're playing inside USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden 25 Championship Series. USAA, service, loyalty, honesty, integrity.
That's what goals needed right there.
Stroud underneath, he's got him. And TJ is on the board. It might be too little too late, but it's at least nice not to see that goose egg up there.
Yeah, let's see if he goes for 2 here. Looks like he will. This is milk and cookies time here for Clef the God.
It's double boxing Kevin TJ. TJ going for 2. Down 27-6. Stays 27-6.
And I'm looking at the scenarios, Nick. So if Bose loses, TJ's in. If Kobo loses, TJ is in. Clef loses, TJ is in. Even if he doesn't win his game, is that correct?
So yep. So he's got it. Bose looks like he's going to lose right as of now. So TJ's still in a good spot to get into the bowl.
That's a guy.
Hill over the middle. Can't make the catch. It'll be 4th and 8 for CTG. Let's bring in Vilas and Vos in the double box. 2nd and 2.
Wildcat.
With
With getting nasty.
with Dentari Poe. I mean, that's not Wildcat. That's a big cat. I would like to point that out. Let's take a look at a replay, bringing every score here from the quarterfinals. It was Kobo down by 8.
Oh,
Kobo
that's a
says,
big-
now hold on just a second. Finding Jackson to the end zone. Now needs the 2-point conversion.
Didn't get it, I believe. And I think
No, I don't think it's not just didn't get it. We'll show
boy.
you the replay. I think it's worse than he didn't get it.
that's huge.
He needed that 2 to tie it up. And I'll let you know at home. We'll bring in the replay. But I'll let you know. He needed to tie it. And it's not a full point game.
The opposite of what he needed.
It's Pollard with a first down. Take a look at the replay. Empty backfield, 2-point conversion to tie this game up. Mr. Football,
Oh,
the
my.
jump, Kyle Hamilton. And I'm doing my math there, but I believe that's 109 yards. Nothing but green grass and a vision of 2 points to the end zone. Mr. Football extends it 16-12. Vilas 1st and 10 left side. Fancy right side with a minute 55 is going to be facing a 4th and 10, 4th in the ball game. Oh, Tony Pollard for Vilas picked up another first down.
And Venus out here running that bunch tight end. Last time we saw that, Clamp Season was out here running that bunch tight end. And obviously we know you can definitely run the ball better out of these pistol formations. Bo's just having a hard time stopping the run.
Side for Pollard. Losing a yard. Attack from Murphy Bunting.
Oh, that's a book.
And it's thrown into double coverage. And
That's
Pat
GG.
Surtain. Is he thinking, you got to think, you know, you guys always talk about not getting too far ahead of yourself in the game, especially when you have the lead. You never know what can happen. Think he gets celebrate a little bit right now?
Nah, he's not. Yeah.
He's locked for another
Because remember,
minute 48.
if he's going to win his next one,
Oh,
now,
my.
Tony Pollard. Put him on TikTok. Put him on YouTube Shorts. Put him on Instagram. Making highlights here for the Zero Chill Challenge.
Tony Pollard.
I'm not saying celebrating. Like I'm just saying, does he now get to think, okay, I'm on to the semis?
I mean, he still has work.
He's still got work to do. Remember, he's got to win his next one again to get into the bowl.
Oh, that's a
Reaver. Like, you know,
Jay's still fighting.
Randy Moss.
There's a chance.
Boom.
Okay, well he got the pick and then he threw it right back. That's called a regift. Kiv's defense. setting the tone, left
Bro.
side, left to God. It's Charles, 4th and 2 now for Clef. We've got Mr. Football nearing the red zone at the 24-yard line. 4:30 to go. Boy, how quickly did Clef use that clock, by the way. All these other games are just starting the fourth quarter, and he's already thinking about ending it.
It's that veteran presence, veteran savvy.
Mayfield gives it to
Nice
Pollard.
cut back by 88.
This is big for 88 too. Getting that 2-point conversion. Now, if you get a touchdown, you're going to be up 2 possessions instead of 1 still.
I'll do that. Try
As Clef's going to choose the, I'm sorry, that was a punter. I know this is a specific situation, but I didn't even know that was possible. Let's check in with Vose and Vilas. Vilas up big. Vose needing a miracle. And, well, when you got number 10 out there, and you got the wheels of Jackson, you cut into lead. Onside kick time. Does have all 3 timeouts, down by 10 on the left side of your screen. 88 to the end zone. It's Njoku with the touchdown. Vose got it.
Oh, my.
User?
Oh, my.
Could there be a little bit of life?
It is officially final. Clef takes down the 2-time belt winner Fancy. He is on to the semifinals. What a performance from CTG. Fueled solely by the support of his best friend and number 1 fan, one great
That's
use on the desk.
crazy. That's
Are you saying you're not his best friend?
No, listen.
Are you saying you're not his number 1 fan?
No, neither one.
Huh?
Listen, oh, that's a dot right there.
Njoku down to the, we'll call it the 11-yard line. This game far
that
from
shit
over.
burned my
Vilas had a
eyes,
17-point
man.
lead and onside kick recovery. For Vose now looking to complete the comeback. Down by 10. Shotgun. Mayfield.
Oh, that's a beat.
He's got him. And he's got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. And the number 1 seed in his second live event is showing the fire. Kick is up. It's good. 31-28.
Bo's over there talking that talk right now to the youngster.
I gotta go now. I'm not going to whatever. Kill
That
my
was good,
bro.
boys.
31-28.
And you know, Todd, this is where you kind of wonder, how does that experience come into
Mhm.
play for Vilas? Because, like, you know, this is his
No,
first time
no,
on the
no,
stage.
Amazon
Will he be
rainforest,
able to
equal
secure
promise,
himself
man.
right here? Oh,
Uh-oh, there goes Pollard. That's a first down. 15 for 109. 15 carries here. Really using that run game.
I'd stick with it here. This is a put-away drive for Vilas. User talked about it. How does he perform in this moment? His first live event. Can he put this game away? Bose has been here now. This is his second live event in a row. But, man, this is going to be a great ending.
As we watch the clock tick down in the Kiv and TJ game. The 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning on the left side of your screen. Vilas back to that zone run. It's
Oh, my.
Tony Pollard. Oh, big hit.
Hello.
But this pistol's halfback zone.
you can tell Vilas did his lab work. When he sees that 3-4, he's going to run that pistol zone stretch.
No timeout taken by Vose yet.
Yeah, he may have to soon.
Here's double mug. Out of that 3-4 goes to the zone. It's Dentari. Oh! 3rd and 3 now. Timeout taken by Vose.
And see, I'm going to nitpick a little bit, though, but Vilas, you got to hike the ball at 1 on the play clock. You can't hike it at 4. You got to use every valuable second in this moment. And Bose does call that first down.
Kobo's got a touchdown. It's David Njoku cutting into the Mr. Football lead.
Does Kobo go onside here?
Stroud back to pass on 3rd and 3. Pressure. Throws it. He's got 7. It's a first down.
Wow.
You hear Bose asking, did I not hard flat over there? Was there no
It was
hard
pretty
flat
open.
defender? It was open.
I think he's cooked. I think he's mathematically cooked.
2-point
Remember-
conversion for Kobo on the right side.
Remember, Vose needed to win this to get into the bowl.
Mayfield back to pass. Zig route. He's got him. It's Njoku. The 2-point conversion is good. 23-20.
Bullets, nigga. My shoe bullets.
31-28. Vilas. 1 timeout left for Vose. As an onside kick on the right side
There you go.
for Kobo. Does he have a little miracle in him? Ball out! Oh, Mr. Football hops on it. These onside kicks are dicier than a craps table.
I think everyone in the world right now just thought Kobo recovered
I
that.
thought Kobo got it.
I mean, at the end of this, he's going to have, even if it's a fourth down,
You got to run the ball right here, right?
yeah. It's Pollard.
Tackles.
Tackle.
Talking 11 seconds. Mr. Football looking right side, and Zay Flowers goes Superman into the air. And the midair collision still results in a first down. He'll be able to take this. See, one timeout taken by Kobo. Still going to have technically 3 timeouts with a 2-minute warning. 1:28 left side. A timeout taken by Velas with
Yes.
11 seconds left. It's Mayfield in the shotgun.
Oh,
There's
why?
four on the right side of your screen.
Okay.
Underneath, he's got Hill.
Nice
He'll
ball.
swerve inside, picks up 9, timeout taken by Kobo. 2:17 to go. There's the punt from Velas. Those might get one play here. He will get one play. It is a final in the Kiv TJ game. It is 30, a big one for Kiv, 30-6. He will move on to the semifinals. Here's Vose, possible final play of the game, throws it up, and it's picked off by Deron Bland. And the number 8 seed knocks down the number 1 seed. Velas in his first live final. Take home the win, and
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I would just love to see the brackets after this. That's all I'm saying. I would just love to see the brackets after this. I mean, you know.
who did you have winning the whole thing?
Usually gets lucky
No,
one
but-
time,
but
and now
wait,
he's
no,
got
let me
we
ask you a
got to see
question.
the
Who did you have
bracket.
winning the whole thing?
Chat, we
He's
know
still alive.
who the mush
You had
is.
Kobo?
Kobo's still
Okay,
alive.
down by 3.
Chat, we know who the mush is. That's crazy.
You've heard of one great mush. Well, one great mush is gone. It's Mushy Davis over here. Underneath, he finds C.D. Landis. The final game that is live right now. Now, you know what? We call him Aquaman. He's now Aquamush.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
That's crazy, man. I can't believe how
We
much.
still
Big
got to pump the
niggas.
records this year because
Big
you guys don't
niggas.
You really
I'm
look
I'm about to
way
shoot
ahead.
everybody.
I honestly don't think your record this year is that good, buddy. I think you're hoping it's combined with a couple of
I'll
years.
be honest. Henry not making any defense.
Henry has been making a lot of events. All
I
of a
know
sudden, the
your
record
record
went
is not
down.
good.
Flowers in motion. 3rd and 4. He's got Pollard.
Oh,
Pollard's got a
first.
first down. Wrap this one up like a burrito. Tyler Davis's champ is done.
Brackets cooked.
It's cooked.
Brackets cooked.
Ninis and GGs. 88 keeps his hope of a second belt alive. Looking mighty comfy in that snuggie.
Well, that's the thing too. He brought out the Snuggie. I didn't know. If
Oh, you
I
didn't
would have
know?
known he brought out the
Come on,
Snuggie,
man.
I would have changed my pick.
No, you
Think
didn't.
about it. You've been
No, you
sleeping on 88, and 88 is already one of the guys that's already filled this spot here. You know, if we look at the first round, somebody went 4-0. I don't know who did, but I'm just saying somebody did.
And our champions are still. How's TD's champion?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Are you gonna
I'm out of here.
Are you gonna go apologize to Kobo for mushing him? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
All but over here. There are the zeros on the clock. Wraps up the quarterfinals. What a win for Mr. Football, 23-20. A more defensive battle than we anticipated.
Yeah, it really was, especially after that first half. 7-6 at halftime. These guys played some good defense. Kobo fought hard till the end, but just didn't have enough there. And 88's able to convert on that 4th down or get that final drive there to seal it. And he's going to advance. And what a season it's been for 88. We haven't talked about it enough. We didn't talk about it in the pregame. 88 has had a phenomenal season. Multiple live events. He's already secured for the Madden Bowl.
Yeah, 88. I mean, he's a guy that always slides up under the radar. Doesn't get the respect he deserves, but he's one of the top man players in the world.
Here is your updated bracket. 2 semifinals. Velas and Mr. Football on one side. But look at that semifinal. Kim and Clef for a spot in the Zero Chill final. Exactly what we were hoping for, user. 4 great competitors. One of these guys taking home a belt.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, both of these games are going to be great. Instant classic over there with Clef and Kiv. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay to get these matches.
Oh,
This
man.
is pay-per-view.
That's the
And you-
marquee right there.
Yeah, then you got Mr. 88 versus Velas. I'm going to tell you right now, 88 has to be on this game because Velas runs a lot of unorthodox stuff. And you saw what happened with Bowles.
Velas and Mr. Football, that's going to be a fun match. How about Velas? He's not been shy at all, not been scared of the bright lights.
No, he wasn't at all. Very impressive. And the one thing, too, he used the run game as well. He's not just passing. He's running some off-meta stuff, and you nailed it on the head. Off-meta really gives people problems here in Madden 25 with that switch
Bro,
thing. Everyone's used
I'm
to
shooting
punch.
everybody
So you give them this
stuff, man.
off-meta
I
style,
don't
they're
care.
not really prepared for it.
Everybody
We'll
down
see
there.
how much Mr. Football
Shit.
is prepared for this
I
offense.
try to sneak around.
What
There's like
a
40
first
people
round
waiting for
of
me
action.
in the
Get
spot.
ready
but
for the ultimate Madden NFL showdown at the MCS 25 playoffs live and in person. Witness the top 14 players go head-to-head in a thrilling finish to the season, surrounded by the energy of fellow fans. This is your chance to be a part of the action, feel the adrenaline, and celebrate a new era in competitive gaming. Before the action kicks off, dive into the full MCS pre-game experience. Experience the excitement as the iconic Madden Cruiser rolls into town. Fans can enjoy interactive minigames at our gaming stations, capture unforgettable moments with photo opportunities, submit player rating adjustments at our booth, and even score a copy of Madden NFL 25. Can't wait for that. I mean, we're going to be here. We need to see all the people down here, so I'm just saying. And you tell user, you're saying the Madden Cruiser's going to be here? You said the Madden Cruiser?
I mean, I did not know, but I mean,
Oh,
now
you scheduled it as the head honcho
this
of the
is
year.
crazy. I mean, whoever the commission is, I feel like they owe me a check because all the slander I take day in and day out, people looking to be like I actually control something in the
I'm
MCS.
just
I
saying,
do not.
you can't spell one great user without EA. And that's why we appreciate you, and we appreciate Tyler Davis, who's standing by with a victorious Clef the God.
I'm here with the man, Clef the God, from the booth back to the hot seat. First of all, just tell me how this feels, because I know it feels great for you.
Oh, it feels good to just see one go in. You know, sometimes you just need a layup. Even Steph Curry need a layup sometimes to get him going. So it feels good.
Yeah, we can see your confidence throughout. Talk to me through the halftime thoughts, because you're up 27-13, you're feeling good, and that
Bro,
third quarter, you pretty much
this
took the
nigga
ball clock.
can't take a
it.
hit,
Yeah,
bro.
I just
Damn,
you just
nigga.
want that clock to hit.
Weak
too.
as
You know
fuck.
what I'm saying? I wasn't
One
worried about
punch
getting
is
7.
all
I
it
just want to
takes
take
for
as much
you to
time
get
as
hurt.
possible, and it worked out well. I took
We
6-7 minutes off the
might
clock,
need to
so
be
it
hitting.
was a good strategy.
Yeah, very impressive. And I know you talked about kind of, you just want to be in this game, right? You were
I didn't
focused on
care.
just getting back
Well,
here. But now that you won that one, you said you take down Fancy, you feel like you win this. You got Kiv next, an instant classic, 2 of the greatest of all time. But now a lot at stake here. If you win this, you potentially have a chance at the Bulls. So just take me through your thoughts on Kiv and what this means to you going forward.
Really, I mean, like I said earlier, the ball gonna take care of itself if I do what I'm supposed to do. So really, it's just beating Kiv. And if I beat Kiv, you know, then I'm in the bowl anyway. And I mean, if I get to that final game, now we can start talking about winning that game and getting this right here.
It
you know,
is.
getting this. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, that's big time. We can't wait for that. Clef and Kiv coming up. Going to be an epic matchup,
Right
an
about
instant
what?
classic. We appreciate your time, man. Let's head back to the booth with User and Nick.
I need y'all to stop saying head back to the booth. It's a table and it's right over here, okay? You're heading back to the booth too. Let's take a look at some highlights with that Clef and Fancy game. Early on, the first big play, it was a couple turnovers early user from Clef, but wasn't able to cash in with 6. Fancy with a big touchdown, and then right here, I think we all wondered, could this be the point where the game changes? What a response, though, from Clef the God. Throws an interception and gets one back, and one-ups it with a pick 6.
Yeah, right here, Bobby Wagner to throw out a sack. And that's really where the tide started to turn. I think Clef started to open up. At first, he was looking through a straw when he threw the interception. After that, he started to see the whole field open up. He just kind of exposed the defense that Fancy was in, started giving up corner route after corner route, and it was a rout.
CeeDee Lamb on that corner route, picking up the touchdown, and it was from that moment, it felt like it was TD, it was all CTG. That confidence started rolling.
Yeah, pretty much all first half highlights. The second half, he just took the clock. He did everything he needed to do, played some defense, and just a dominant, impressive performance from Clef the God.
33-13. He takes down maybe the hottest player in MCS 25. 33-13. Clef over Fancy. Kim and TJ, hey, there was one story in this one, user. It was Kiv's defense and Kiv able to capitalize on turnovers. Tyreek Hill, jet sweep, all Kiv in this one.
Yeah, Kiv was just locked in. I'm going to be honest right now. just the energy that I'm feeling from Kiv right now, he's dangerous. I tell you, we was thinking that Fancy was going to be the toughest matchup for Clef the God today. I'm going to tell you, Kiv is so locked in right now. This is pretty much the championship, how I'm looking in my eyes.
Yeah, like I feel like we should have to pay money to see Clef and Kiv go at it.
Yeah, you
Two
can
of
just
the
cash at me.
all-time
That's fine.
greats.
Yeah, just cash at me if you want to watch that.
And I'm thinking about the last time I saw these guys play for the win and get in game. Kiv beat Clef. You know what I'm saying? So Kiv, he's not one of those guys that fears Clef. And we talked about, hey, how does Fancy match up in his mind versus Clef? One thing we know about it, Kiv's ready.
Cobo and Mr. Football, more of a defensive battle in this matchup. It was Mr. Football finding Tyreek Hill underneath for the touchdown. This is sort of where the momentum picked up for 88, looking for a second belt.
Yeah, really impressive. Good defensive game, like we said in the first half here. Kobo able to fight back here. Deshaun Jackson over the top. And then this was massive here. Tries to go for two to tie the game.
All you were looking for is either you're going to be down 2 or you're going to be tied. There is a third option. About 108 yards to the
Yeah,
field.
something you never expect. You see the smirk there from 88. He knows how good this feels. Kyle Hamilton, 109 yards to the crib. And I feel like this was the difference in the game. Because you get this 2 here, then you go down, you get 7. And it's a 2-possession game. You pretty much won it from there.
Right here, just, 88, making sure he kept his foot on the gas, making sure every time he had a chance, get your points. And Kobo, just still fighting, but unable to get that stop when he needed.
And needed an onside kick late. The 2-point conversion was able to get it to 23-20, but Mr. Football recovers the outside kick. And just like that, he is on to the semifinals, 23-20. Our final game from the quarterfinals, it was the number 1 seed Vose taking on newcomer Vilas. And Vilas came out. He saw User pick Tip to get to the final. And he looked at User and says, I got you, man. You're not the mush.
Damn, Bob.
Yeah, and Big Vilas, one thing about it, to me, he's a silent assassin. When you watch a guy play games and he's giving people like...
And now you're just taking my Kobo nickname and using it on him because I lost. Okay, now you just wanted to do it.
I mean, yeah, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think you deserve to give nicknames anymore. You know what I'm saying? But as you see, Vilas gave up a bomb right there to Bose. And Bose kept fighting
To the end of it.
He did. Got the onside kick. You start to think maybe things start to unravel right here for Vilas. But right there in that situation, Vilas still able... he gave up 7.
It was Vilas' run game that was the difference in this. Running that pistol halfback zone, able to kill out the clock, 31-28. Vilas on to his first semifinals in his first MCS event. Impressive from the young man.
Yeah, it really was. First live event, you didn't see the nerves, you didn't see the pressure get to him. He's got his dad in the audience. I know his dad's excited for him. I'm excited for the kid too. The youngster from Tennessee really showing up. We talked about it usually. We've seen him make some runs online. We've seen him in the bracket a bunch. To get here is even big. And to take down the number 1 seed, are you kidding me? That's massive for him. Good thing he's got a lot of confidence going into this semifinals.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got to update the people at home about that MCS points leaderboard. A lot of moving pieces, so we are going to have that. And I know there's one man at home who's looking at that and wondering what happened. We'll hit the MCS points leaderboard talk semifinal as we continue here from Winter Park, Florida at the Zero Chill Challenge. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to John Madden Football. I guarantee you, baby, it's in the game.
This was a piece of culture. It wasn't just a video game.
But we were starting in complete chaos. Most of us at EA,
We just didn't think it would amount to anything.
we needed some firepower.
Players look at Madden as a reflection of who they are.
It's going to get bigger and bigger.
It's in the game.
What are you doing?
Chores. Gotta pitch in, Rumi. As a veteran, you earned USAA membership for your family. And we're family.
For you? No.
Worth a try.
You better change those back, son.
Son? Still, no. USAA, are you eligible?
If you're a middle or high schooler who plays Madden, you won't want to miss this event. The NYC Draft Qualifier is a free weekend tournament for students ages 13 through 18. The winner of this event will get flown out to the 2025 NFL Draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where they'll get to compete in the Madden NFL Youth Championship Finals. Think you have what it takes to compete against the best Madden players out there? Well, this is your chance to prove it. Spots filled up quick last tournament, so don't miss out and sign up today. Register now using this QR code and get ready for the experience of a lifetime.
The best Christmas gift I've ever gotten was my Xbox Series X. Come Christmas Day, I thought I had opened all my gifts. Finally, they were like, okay, here's all your guys' big gifts. And there it was, just sitting there, and I couldn't describe the happiness I had.
The best Christmas present I ever got. It had to be Madden. You know, I used to wake up early in the morning, look under that tree, and try to get in the Madden game and play it right away. I really wanted an Xbox 360, so on Christmas Day, my dad had an Xbox box, and I opened it up, and it was two gigantic boots, and I started freaking out, and then he had it in the closet, so that's probably the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten.
Welcome back. The Zero Chill Challenge is underway. Quarterfinals just wrapping up as we head toward the semifinals here from the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress in Winter Park, Florida. All right, let's take a look at that updated MCS points leaderboard. Kiv and TJ locking themselves a spot in the Madden, the MCS playoffs. And you look at this, look at all the players that have already locked. So what you're talking about, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 locked. Clef an opportunity now sitting there at 14th, tied with Henry. TD, this situation is fluid, it is moving. There's a lot of pieces still going on.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts here. Craziness in the Zero Chill Challenge. And this is what we expected. We've come here to see this, to see who's going to get in. We knew a lot of things would happen.
And I'm getting word, it is official. Henry has to go through the LCQ.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So,
Did you have to fight through the
and remember,
gulag?
only one spot to get to the Madden Bowl.
It's not like
the
old
LCQ.
school where you used to have 2 spots.
Yeah, we talked about it, right? Imagine that, no Madden Bowl without Henry. Listen, if you got to pick someone to win LCQ, it's probably Henry. He's probably the favorite, but you just don't want to go through
Plus,
that.
you're giving him a month to
It's so
prepare.
tough. You still got so many guys out there, too. Dreamy, Common. Like, there's just so many heavy hitters that you got to go through to take down an LCQ, man. It's going to be a battle.
I'm glad we don't have to do it. We're launching for playoffs. We're going to be there.
I don't want any parts of that.
We're good. We just get to chill here and enjoy the show. Crazy to think that the number one player in the world is going to have to fight through a gauntlet like that. Single elimination, wouldn't want to be him.
Wouldn't want to be him. It's going to be an absolute battle, but you got to think he's got confidence that he can do it, right? $1 million earned. We know the whole situation there, but yeah, officially eliminated. That's big time news.
The fun part about single elimination too is it's not just like it's a hard gauntlet, but anybody can win it. So you got to think it gives you a little bit of confidence as well, especially for a lot of these guys. You just need to win a couple games. You got to fight through ladders, all coming up in January, and it's kind of like getting a bye week. Everybody's got a little bit of a break right now, so now it's lab up, get ready to go for that LCQ.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's going to be everyone locked in, everyone dialed in. I think, too, whoever wins that LCQ just has so much momentum going into it. We've seen in years past, like Pavan, to me, is a perfect example. He's a guy that always gets hot in late December, into January, closer to the Madden Bowl. Pavan's a guy that has won LCQ and made a deep run in the bowl before. This is really can do a lot for you and can give you tons of momentum going into that. And you're really playing your best ball at the right time of the year. Because remember, Madden Bowl is our biggest thing. $1 million prize pool, $250,000 to first. Like, there's so much at stake. And remember, $30K just to make it. Like, we just saw Kiv and TJ punch their tickets. They've already guaranteed themselves a cool $30K. That feels good
going
to
into
guarantee yourself a cool $30K.
Well, we know one person who's not taking home first prize in the MCS Bracket Challenge. Both because we're not allowed, but also because it's and the MCS Bracket Challenge is back. And just for signing up and submitting a bracket, you already secured yourself a free Red Zone pack. We'll be updating the standings throughout the night, TDs and Lats, as there are thousands of Madden points and GG points up for grabs. Bracket Challenge has been going crazy. I know everybody's thinking about, hey, how's my bracket doing? Am I still in that top? Like, TD, you think about yours? Nope, you're not.
Listen, I don't want to talk about it. But listen, everyone out there had Fancy winning. He was the highest percentage. He went down, so a lot of brackets busted.
Let's talk about Velas. Tullahoma, Tennessee native, big Tennessee Vols fan, but a safe NFL fan. They said he would most like to face Clef. Well, he's going to win one more game. Hope Clef wins his. Parents here, really, really cool to see him into the semifinals. He's got a big matchup, a guy who has not seemed nervous at all. And one man who doesn't make you feel nervous is one great user. He is a comforting fella, and he's standing by with Felix.
Hey, Felix, congratulations. Now, we talked yesterday. You said you felt like your matchup versus Bowes wasn't really disrespect. You just felt like you had the best matchup going into that first round. You was able to take care of business. How did you do it? How did you feel in that first matchup in your first live?
I mean, obviously, I was a little nervous first time, jitters, heart's in my throat. But, yeah, it's got off to a quick start. Got to stop there at half, went up 10, got a little lucky, didn't throw a pick six there at halftime. But at half, got a pick, went up 3 possessions, was feeling good until he scored, got an onside, scored again. I figured, oh, boy, he's going to onside this again and get it. He just didn't, and then it let me run the clock out and got the 4th down, 10, 12 seconds left. Sky punt, waste all the clock, most of the clock, 3 seconds, Hail Mary.
And now you're in a situation, you're flying under the radar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one even expects you to get past the first round. Now you got to play 88, a belt winner right here in the semis. What do you have to do to win this game?
Just keep playing my game, make sure I can incorporate the run game pretty well, make the right reads, right hot routes. Just try not to give up big shots on defense, just shoot the clock, play my game.
Hey, man, congratulations. Hey, we're going to throw it back to Nick and Ty in the booth.
It's not a long throw, user. You'll be back here in just a second. Mr. Football, what a couple of years he has had, the San Diego native, Falcons fan, rocking those Falcons jerseys. Biggest inspiration is Skippo. He's looking for his 2nd belt. This is somebody who we always knew for a long time was good, but is really putting himself in elite over the last couple of years.
Yeah, he really has become elite. And, we talk so much about Fancy having the best Madden 25 season, and rightfully so. But John Britt, a.k.a. Mr. Football, has had one of the most consistent seasons you will see. Multiple live and secured himself early for the bowl, something that's hard to do, as we see here. Some guys haven't even secured themselves for the bowl, so he's just been so impressive. And I gotta say, Mazesco, my bracket doesn't count, because if I knew that John Britt was bringing out the Snuggie, I would have never picked against him. This is so unfair.
That sounds like a lack of research from Tyler Davis. Let's check in with the Snuggie
What
King.
time you stream then for Madden?
88, congrats, man. I mean, pretty much you're a staple. You're a staple here now. You know what I'm saying? You always get it done. But the crazy thing, even though you're a staple, you fly under the radar.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get the 19.
People still here don't pick you. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I know you didn't pick me to make a final.
I gotta watch another hour. I told by that's why I had to call you at.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've been good all year. Obviously, very consistent the last 3 tournaments. Making my 4th straight Madden Bowl. It's very nice. Made the finals of this tournament, the one before the Madden Bowl, back-to-back years, and try to make it 3 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, you've already secured your spot to Madden Bowl. You've already accomplished the belt. So now it's just you kind of adding on to your legacy. But right now you got Venus in front of you. You saw how unorthodox he is compared to other players that's right here in the final eight. What do you have to do to win this matchup?
I mean, I saw film on him. I know he's not just a bunch, all that type of stuff. Really off-meta stuff. But I don't know. I play a bunch of mud at the head.
Well, he sucks.
I got a good defense for it, so hopefully it works out.
No, whatever. Let's talk about somebody being a Falcons fan.
In the booth.
Yeah, this dude, top 10 ranked.
Come take a seat, man. Come take a seat. Your job is done. Taking a look at Venus, number 18. He's got to feel pretty good to be sitting there looking at 10K already in his pocket here. His first MCS major appearance. He's looking a little more.
Yeah, he is. And, user called him a silent assassin. He kind of stole the nickname I used for Kobo, but I understand why he is a silent young man. Doesn't say a lot.
Predicts to win this tournament that is out now?
No, whatever. But he is very confident from what I've seen, right? Talking to him yesterday, he seemed like he was ready for this moment, ready for the stage. Going against number 1 seed Bowes, he showed that. He showed that he was ready. And even when Bowes kind of fought back there, he stayed consistent. He stayed to who he was. He didn't let it get to him.
Usually you sense any nerves from Venus at all?
No, I mean, that's what he said. He said his heart was in his throat, but he played well under control, and it didn't seem like he was nervous. He was in full control of that game. A lot of people would have unraveled with their onside kick. Bowes went down there and scored quickly. He was like, hey, just as long as he doesn't get the onside, I don't think he can stop me. And, the guy's playing with great confidence.
On the flip side, he's got a veteran presence. He's got a belt winner on the other side. This is no easy task to be going up against somebody in Mr. Football 88. And for 88 user, I think he's slowly becoming maybe the most underrated player in the MCS. A guy who's earned you look at $200 and almost $45,000. I don't know if many people would expect that to be the number that he's earned so far. It shows how consistent he's been.
I don't think he's slowly becoming the most underrated. I think he is because he's consistently making the bowl. He's consistently making these events. But people just don't think that 88, even though he already has a belt, it's like people kind of look at like, okay, he has a belt, but am I picking 88 to win it? And the thing about it, his game plan is always solid. He's going to give you a great game. I just think there's something about him that people just don't come in the game like, let me put my money on 88.
Yeah, because he doesn't have that flashy style, right? There's nothing about him that, his offense.
I mean, the Snuggie's pretty
The Snuggie's cool, but I'm saying his Madden game, he's not the best offensive player, not the best defensive player. He's solid at everything, and he just gets the job done. And people don't usually like to pick that. They want to pick the coolest offensive player or the best defensive player, and he doesn't really fit that mold, but he's just solid overall. And I just want to point out, 4 straight Madden Bowls.
Yeah.
That is so difficult to do. I don't think people understand, and that's what he's done. Just so impressive.
He's also somebody, when I think about, you talk about, like, not the flashiest on either side of the ball. You know who he reminds me of? Like, his play reminds me, I don't know how much Notre Dame you've watched this year. But Notre Dame they're not the best offensive team. They're not the best defensive team. But they just go out and win. And at some point, that winning mentality is what gets you far in this game.
Yeah, and that's the thing about 88. He's not afraid of anybody. And even though he's already won a belt, people just kind of look at him like, you're not worried about it. But 88 knows mentally, I can beat anybody here. You can pick Clef the guy. You can pick Kid. You can pick anybody else over me. But 88 knows he has a chance versus anybody, and that's why you got to just start putting your respect on his name. Even though he's upset at me, I didn't have him go all the way to the finals. I'm like, but what about Ty? Ty didn't even have you make that past the first round. But at the end of the day, 88 has the skills mentally, and he's a seasoned veteran enough. His 4th Madden Bowl, he can definitely take away the belt right here.
We got winning this game.
Gotta go 88. Have to. I mean, he took down my
All right,
pick.
so
First of all,
sorry,
he took
88,
down.
you lost.
First of
Bad
all-
news. Dang.
No, 88's going to end the mush. Because I would have picked him if I knew the Snuggie was out.
Come on, man. You already know 88's going to be snuggied up, man. Snuggied up. If you ask me, Nick, I'm still going to rock with Vilas because something about...
Because A's in your bracket and B, you're going against the mush, so...
That's 2. Check. That's it right there.
It's crazy. I don't know. This matchup to me, I am interested to see. There's so much emotion in that first game on the live stage, and Vilas fought through that great. But now you got to go in and recenter and go play again, and you're playing against somebody very different than Vos. Playing against 88 who's been
You
here
was
one
just
of
with
them
me.
before.
What you mean
This
what
is a
I've been
tough
up to?
challenge for him to get past.
And I think an underrated aspect too. Yes, he's already been on live stage in that first game, but the cameras weren't really on him, right? He's back there. Now he's on center
the only
stage.
game. There's no red zone.
He's the only game. There's no red zone. He's on center stage. The pressure, all the cameras are going to be on him. How does he perform? He did great in that game versus Vos. We got to see it once again here against a belt winner.
What do you think being the underdog is an advantage here? Because I think Vilas is the underdog in this one. I think if you ask the chat at home, you guys let me know in the chat. Put a 1 if you got Mr. Football. Put a 2 if you got Vilas. You think being an underdog is an advantage where you have just no pressure? It's go out and just play.
I think Vilas is just in the mindset, no matter how far he make it, everyone's thinking, you shouldn't be here anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come into a game with no expectations, you're able to play free. And a lot of times people will get here, they change up their game style. They think maybe what I ran is not good enough to make it. But you see Vilas, he trusts his game. He's like, look, man, I'm going to run this bunch tight end. I'm going to run this pistol. And, I'm not going to be all flashy at the end of the day.
I'm going to be me.
Yeah, I'm going to be me. I'm going to run verticals down the side. We know the plays that it's not like he has a million pass plays in that formation. You know what he has, verticals, mesh combo, and a run. That's it. He's basically saying, look, I'm going to make the right read. Can you stop me?
Well, get ready for the Ultimate Madden NFL Showdown at the MCS 25 playoffs, live and in person. Witness the top 14 players go head-to-head in a thrilling finish to the season, surrounded by the energy of fellow fans. This is your chance to be a part of the action, feel the adrenaline, and celebrate a new era in competitive gaming. Before the action kicks off, dive into the full MCS pregame experience. Experience the excitement as the iconic Madden Cruiser rolls into town. Fans can enjoy interactive minigames at our gaming stations, capture unforgettable moments with photo opportunities, submit player rating adjustments at our booth, and even score a copy of Madden NFL 25. I can tell you right now, you can submit those adjustments, user, but they're not making Chuba Hubbard a 99, dude. Like, so you got to settle down.
I think it's time for a Bryce Young upgrade, baby.
Like what? Like,
I mean, this should be his last year. Let's give him a good call before he go out.
wow, no faith in the short king. That's crazy.
In the short king, that's even crazier.
I mean, it's tough, man.
Can't see over the offensive line. It's fine.
I mean, how many Drew Brees do we have in history? Come on.
It's semifinal time. Y'all ready to put one person in the championship game? Who will be fighting for a belt? It will be one of these two. That's Vilas battles Mr. Football 88. We head inside USAA Stadium, the home of the MCS 25 season, as these two battle it out for a spot in the final and a chance at a belt. It will be Vilas getting the ball first. We have a little NFC South battle in the unis. As the kick is away, and we appreciate everybody hanging out with us over on Twitch and YouTube. And remind you guys, if you're on Twitch, if you could fill out that survey that's at the top of the chat, we would certainly appreciate it as we continue to improve the broadcast. Take a look at the offense for Vilas. TD, CJ Stroud, one of the few CJ Stroud users. I think maybe the only one out here.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Baker Mayfield, but C.J. Stroud there just as good, has that gunslinger ability. I love these receivers, too. We saw him get busy with Jerry Jeudy. He's got Tyreek Hill out there and CeeDee Lamb to fill out that stacked wide receiver core.
On the defensive side of the ball, taking a look at that D-line, Micah Parsons, Warren Sapp, Christian Wilkins looking to cause some pressure.
No doubt about Kyle Hamilton made some big plays. He's also got an out-of-position Randy Moss out there at corner as well.
And C.J. Stroud in the pistol. He goes to that halfback zone. This run game user was effective in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and you see he's rocking with different jerseys. A lot of times people be superstitious. They're like, I don't like to use this jersey on the road. I like to use a different jersey. Out here with the Saints uniform, kind of wondering.
Saints fan.
Yeah.
Did you have any superstitions as a player user?
I had
turn off the game.
What is this?
Sorry. My apologies. That was out of pocket. That was on me. No, user, what sort of superstition
Just
did
out.
you have?
Just out. Moving on.
Next question.
I don't even want to go there.
First and 10 is Tony Pollard. Picking up 5, second down.
And I want to know what the chat is thinking. If you guys are out there watching on Twitch and YouTube, give us a 1 in the chat if you're rocking with the rookie Vilas, or give us a 2 in the chat if you're rocking with the belt winner, Mr. Football.
And you got to let us know. Head on over to X. Use that hashtag ZeroChill. We want to get ZeroChill trending. Let us know who you got winning this game. Who you got winning this tournament. I'm feeling, I was checking out X a little bit earlier. A lot of CTG fans out there. Love to see the support for Clef the God. It's Pistol Bunch for the Saints and Vilas. It is Stroud back to pass. I'm sorry, it's a zig route. A little bit inaccurate, but Tyreek Hill with the short hands. Picking up a first down for the first time.
Yeah, and user touched on the bunch tight end. He's a little bit limited in his play calls, right? He's got the run play, but one thing to point out with that C.J. Stroud is he has that hot route master ability, so he can put any of these hot routes on these receivers as well.
Stroud back to pass, looking, and he'll throw. It's one away. So one more time. 3rd and 1, a little bit inaccurate, but Tyreek Hill's got those hands. I think he might have some stick him out there.
And there's where you see it, because there's no whip route play in this bunch tight end pistol, but he has that hot route master ability, puts Tyreek Hill on that baby zig route, and that's an easy throw for the first down.
Yeah, hot route master, you touched on it, Ty. That is an ability you must have when you're running an unorthodox offense like him that don't have those routes already built in. But the thing about it, when you're out here cooking up all those routes, you're giving your opponent on the defensive side so many times to make the defense adjustments.
Continue live from Full Sail University, Orlando Health Fortress in Winter Park, Florida. Full Sail has been the home of the Madden NFL 25 Madden Championship Series, and what a home it has been, TD. We have had an absolute blast being here at the Fortress. As we take a look at this 3rd and 4, it was Tony Pollard picking up the first down.
You got to respect him because, 3rd and 4 right there, you're expecting him to pass the ball. So many people say, oh, that's just a bad play call. Oh, nice right here, whip route once again. And you got to respect the run game and the pass game with Vilas right here because, even in that 3rd and 4 situation, he will still run the ball.
And to your point, I don't know if Dollar is the answer, especially when you have this halfback zone out of this pistol bunch tight end. But 88 does a great job that time. Finally, that's the first time he's really blown it up in the backfield. So maybe he has an answer for it.
How much of this first quarter is feeling, especially for 88, feeling out what Vilas is
Well,
going to do?
look at Vilas. He's using the chew clock feature in the first quarter here.
And Njoku on the quick out route picks up a first down and more to the 13-yard line. Chew clock in the first quarter. That's confidence from the young man.
And it's interesting, too. You're trying to shrink the game, shorten the game here. I kind of like the strategy. You take a look at this replay here. It has that zig route, and then the baby out route here to Njoku. Turns it up the field, picks up the first.
You know, Vilas, even though this is his first time here, he's been around. He's been seeing these players play the game, so he has a strategy.
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Wildcat.
Wildcat with Poe. This is nasty stuff.
I think we need when Dentari Poe was back there in the Wildcat. It needs to be called the Wild Hog. I mean, because that is a whole hog to bring down. He hands it off on the jet sweep, and he's going to go right back to it.
I think he's just going to go ahead and push it to the second quarter. Takes the whole first quarter, sits back, sip on his water.
What happened? How's it the second quarter?
He's using the chew clock from the jump. Something you don't see too often.
And you know, 88 is so used to playing high-power offensive players having to put up points. I'm wondering how their strategy is going to affect him. It's really, and the thing about it, the way Vilas is playing, like, if he scores right here, gets 7 or 3, most likely 88's not going to take all the clock. So he's going to get the ball right before half and still be in good position.
It's kind of a smart strategy.
It is a very smart strategy. For him for this be his first time at the live event, to take this strategy, I like
it puts some pressure on you because you can't make a mistake. If you use all that clock and throw a pick, it's a mistake, and then you shorten the game. Put through the flat now, 4th and 4 for Vilas. And it looks like he's not even thinking about kicking.
Well, we saw in that first game against Rose, he went for it in a situation with
3
3
seconds left.
And he got lucky that it was incomplete with 1 second left, but he's going
This
to go
isn't-
for it here.
This isn't second or third. This is 4th right here.
4th down and 4. C.J. Stroud out of the Ohio State University in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. It's a mistake the other way. Jackson with the interception uses the entire first quarter user and throws a pick.
And that's tough because right here, you don't get any points. I would have loved for him to kick the 3 right there because 88 still would have to respect this game and kind of wonder how he's going to manage the clock. But in this situation, 88 can really do whatever. He can take this whole second quarter.
Take a look at Mr. Football's offense, TD. He's got Baker Mayfield, the more predominant quarterback.
Yeah, he does with that gunslinger ability. But I want to point out those 2 running backs. Tony Pollard and Ramondre Stevenson both have that human joystick ability. So how will they utilize both of these running backs?
I just wanted to point out Stevenson because he's a Patriot. Defensively, Randy Moss at corner. Best corner in the game.
Yeah, without a doubt. He's got 7 KO abilities back there in that secondary. Absolutely loaded.
You know, that stemmed curl route is one of the best routes in the game right now. You really put that, I mean, that was a probably 20-yard curl route. It looks like verticals, and all of a sudden one of those routes stops, easy pitch and catch.
Yeah, really good. And I love that custom stem feature. New addition to Madden 25. Of course, you got the out routes, the curls. You can do it to a lot of these routes. We see it so popular with the out routes, speed outs, where you can custom stem it 15, 20 yards up the field.
Mayfield and sending Flowers in motion, waiting. In trouble down goes Baker. It's Julius Pepper. I can't remember, what team did Peppers play
Come on, man.
a lot for?
Best franchise in the league.
The Bears?
Keep pounding. What?
Dang. Dang. Bunch to the right side. Tyreek Hill, solo receiver, left side of the formation. It is Tony Pollard in the backfield with former Oklahoma Sooners. Mayfield, quick throw to Pollard. Outside the outstretched arms of Manti Te'o, picking up a good chunk. They call that 9, bring up a 33.
User touched on it, but this getting that turnover really plays just into the hands of 88. Now he can slow this game down because remember, he gets the ball to start the second half. Vilas took that whole first quarter. 88 can slow it down. You go methodically right here. Go down, right? You can use all this clock. See, he goes down right there. Use all his clock. You get 7, then you get ball to start the second half, and it could even be GG's that early.
As we see Vilas' dad in the crowd.
The president. He's in the building.
Hail to the
Mr.
chief.
President.
Hail to the chief. He's hoping that Vilas gets a stop.
And like we said, you know, 88 in great position. If I'm 88, my main goal right here is take all the time. Take all the clock, because if he takes all the clock, he gets the ball at half. You know, that's just as good as a big stop or 2 big stops. You get 3, even if you got to settle for 3, you'll still be in good position. Go down and get 7. You're up 2 possessions. And can Vilas go down and put up points quick?
Yeah, you got to think this is a run play. It has to be. It
It
is.
is just Pollard trying to get outside.
Oh, nice cut.
Back inside. Now, let me ask you this, user. You're seeing a lot more right now. A lot of guys going to that Superman dive. It's not falling down. It's going for that dive. Why are we seeing more dives now?
I mean, you can't fumble on it. So, you know, a lot of these guys are playing on conservative. And so they're just doing the Superman dive because
Get a couple extra yards.
extra yards, you're not going to fumble.
And that's why you add that human joystick too, right? When you're on conservative, you can still move a little bit better in between the tackles. You get better control of your guy there. And interesting though, Vilas calls a timeout here, so he's going to try not allow him to take this clock.
Nice throw. He'll go out of bounds. Tyreek Hill picking up the first down.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, we're not at the 2-minute warning yet. Clock starts. They'll be able to take this down to the 2-minute warning. A blazing fast first half so far. How many possessions are? If you were to set the over under possessions at 5.5 total, are you taking the over? Are you think we get to 6 possessions? Because that would be. I mean, this is the second. Are we going to see 4 more possessions?
I mean, normally you would think easily six plus possessions, but both these guys. Oh, nice cut. Don't even want to 6.
And crazy enough, though, that benefits Vilas right there.
It does. For him to break that tackle, get inside here. And so 88 can't take all this clock. So now you just got to think about getting 7, and then, hey, we got to lock up and play defense.
You did. You go down there.
First and goal. 88 to the 6-yard line. Clock runs down under 1.5 minutes in the first half. He'll motion Lamb over to the left side. He'll take a timeout as that play clock is about to run out. Two timeouts remaining for each player. First and goal under center. It's Tony Pollard at the top of that weak eye formation. Pollard nowhere to go.
A weak eye stack formation right there. Something you definitely don't see, but you know 88, he's been labbing the red zone offense. Remember, it's tough to score in the red zone. The field shrinks. You usually try to rely on your run game, so you got to cook up something here. He's going to use this clock. CB has a dot cooked up.
Right here in this situation, do you feel like you got to get 7 or you take 3 right here, Ty?
I think you're okay with 3 if you have to. But you got to take the entire clock because you get that ball to start the second half. But it might not matter.
He's thinking about it. Seating Lamb to the 2. Timeout taken. I thought he had the corner, but a nice hit right at the 2-yard line.
But on the flip side, if you're Vilas and you can hold him to 3, it'd be absolutely massive.
Oh, that's huge. Because you still got a chance to go down and get 7.
Mm-hmm.
And right here, 88, you focus, dude. Am I trying to take that last timeout or am I just trying to get 7? I think you just worry about getting 7.
Here's the question. If you get down to the 1 and you go for it and you don't get the touchdown, do you still feel
it's going to be a little Superman jump?
I wonder if he can go. He's going to go to that strong eye. Try to get some blocks in the stretch. He's got the corner. Oh, what a tackle! The 1! Went for the Superman dive, and it was kryptonite from Vilas.
Holds the door. Now this is decision time.
One more time. He cannot believe he didn't get into the end zone. The offense is coming back out on the field. No field goal. It's at the 1-yard line. Mayfield goes under center. Goes to the weak eye. It's Dontari Poe. That's a big old 300-plus-pound Superman into the end zone. And 88 puts the first points on the board.
And that's crazy right there. Watch Vilas' first step. He slides to the right. I mean, pretty much I'm expecting Vilas to know that's going to be the fullback dive when you see that offset formation in the backfield. But he takes a wrong misstep, and that's what cost him for not blowing that play up in the backfield.
Here's the interesting question about Vilas' offense. We've seen him milk the clock. We've seen him use the run game, but does he have a hurry-up, a quick offense to get points on the board before the half? Take a look one more time. Look at the air time from Dontari Poe.
Come on! The fucking end zone.
That's some excitement from 88.
Absolutely. Right here, you got 49 seconds of your Vilas. You go get 7 or 3, worst case scenario. He might have a bomb.
Looking on the top. That's well covered. That's well covered. It's Randy Moss. That's why he's the best corner in the game.
And that's just a throw you can't make if you're Vilas right there. Now you give Britt, you get 88 more time before half.
And we talked about it. You can't win a game before half.
But you can lose it.
But you can lose it right there in that situation. It just became
he panics a little bit.
Yeah, it just became a 3-possession switch right there because now if 88 gets 3 right here, he gets the ball at half. Good luck.
Mayfield back to pass. He's looking to Zay Flowers. There's that stemmed up curl route. Picking up another first down. Take a look at this one more time, TD. This just was not open at any point. It was well covered. Good switch stick. And Randy Moss, you know 84 is going to make a play.
Yeah, I think he overthought. He thought with the switch stick he was going to go over the triangle on the deep streak, maybe bite off of it too much.
Oh! It was an inaccurate pass. It's going to take Isaiah Paul 30, 25, down to the 20-yard line. And Felix with a little bit of injection of life right there. How about the inaccurate pass? It was behind the receiver, Baker Mayfield. Looking, it was open, but it was behind him.
And it's ringing. That's been the knock on Baker Mayfield. He's just inaccurate for no reason. I don't understand.
No! It's Paul! It's clearly the holiday season because we got gifts all over the place.
That's a good one. What is going on right now?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Just inaccurate passes, even with the green light. Dealers throwing it book. Like right there, you cannot press right there. You got a chance to get yourself back in the game. Worst case scenario, throw that ball away.
We've had more picks than a draft weekend. It is Mayfield back to pass. Over the middle, Zay Flowers. Another pass behind him. Take a look one more time. Felix an opportunity. And another play that was not open. And there's that Isaiah Polamau.
Just forcing it. Trying to catch him off guard with these play actions. Kind of hit the seam streaks. But 2 for 2, and it's 2 picks on them.
Right here, 88, trying to at least get 3 going in the half. Trying to make sure Felix pays for it. But he has to be careful right here.
The over did hit on the possessions, by the way. We're gonna when you throw a couple picks at the end of the half, the over hits. Mayfield waiting underneath. CeeDee Lamb out of bounds, first down.
It's a good switch stick, though, right there from Felix. Take away that corner out deep. You're okay with him taking that drag. I mean, you can live with that.
13 seconds left in the first half. It is 88 with the ball. Mayfield over the middle. He's got Zay Flowers, possession catch, final timeout taken.
It's a nice dot right there. You're worried about the corner out there on the wide side, on the left side there. You come back with the post over the middle. You get the feet down on the possession catch. And, you know, first quarter was a little bit boring, slow pace. This second quarter's been pretty exciting, even though it's 7-0.
Felix, you got to play a Mabel coverage right here. Just let him have anything in the middle of the field. He will not get 3. But you know he's looking for a quick, short out route.
Mayfield.
Oh
6
my.
seconds. He's going to throw it up for Flowers. Flowers is not the guy you want throwing up jump balls to.
Go.
0
Go.
Can he get out? Can he get out? 84 to the crib. We've got ourselves a whole new ball game.
Right there. Come
Oh,
on.
right before half,
I
0
don't get mad
seconds
you
left,
take that
trying
money.
to chuck it
Like
up.
all that smoke,
And
bruh.
you open the door and put
Pushing
Felix
the
right back in the ball game.
Massive mistake for 88. Uncharacteristic, too. He's a seasoned veteran. He's got a belt under him. And you take a chance, you try to throw it up. But that's Randy Moss back there.
I mean, that's just a tough situation. We talk about it. Trying to win the game before half. Both of these guys pressing, throwing multiple turnovers in the last minute of the game, costing both of these guys big time.
And all of a sudden, that was a true roller coaster of a final 2 minutes. One more time, throwing it up. Zay Flowers already is not the guy you want to throw jump balls to. And when you throw it up against 84, Randy Moss out of position, he is going to
That's
make a play.
cornerback. Randy Moss, he in the
Takes it
game.
all the way 100 yards to the crib. And that's something you still had to cut some time there.
What's
He went
Social-
out
what's
of bounds,
Social do at,
trying to get
94?
out of bounds and get a
92?
field goal. He got aggressive, took the shot, and man, it paid off in the worst way possible.
I mean,
You get all
Look
team
at
games?
this disappointment. 88 knew he made a mistake. We've got highlights
You
and
get all
analysis
team
coming your way.
games?
But first, a special look at the 4-part series out now
That'd be
called
crazy
It's
if y'all
in the
team
Game,
games.
Madden NFL. 36 years after the
You just
first
get, like-
release of Madden, EA Sports is giving
Yeah,
viewers
why they stop doing
unprecedented
that, bro?
access
That's
inside
trash.
the historic making of the game. Take a look.
Welcome to John Madden Football. I guarantee you, baby, it's in the game.
This was a piece of culture. It wasn't just a video game.
But we were starting in complete chaos. Most of us at EA, we just didn't think it would amount to anything. We needed some firepower.
players look at Madden as a reflection of who they are.
It's going to get bigger and bigger.
It's in the game.
What are you doing?
Chores. Gotta pitch in, Roomy. You know, as a veteran, you earned USAA membership for your family. And we're family.
For you? No.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
You better change those
I
box.
got a little
Still.
squad in Madden now, bro.
USAA. Are you eligible?
If you're a middle or high schooler who plays Madden, you won't want to miss this event. The NYC Draft Qualifier is a free weekend tournament for students ages 13 through 18. The winner of this event will get flown out to the 2025 NFL Draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where they'll get to compete in the Madden NFL Youth Championship Finals. Think you have what it takes to compete against the best Madden players out there? Well, this is your chance to prove it. Spots filled up quick last tournament, so don't miss out and sign up today. Register now using this QR code and get ready for the experience of a lifetime.
Let's take a look at the beautiful Zero Chill Challenge Champion belt. We'll be handing that out in just a little bit. But we first got to fill our belt game, and then we can hand out a little bit of hardware. What a first half. I mean, a clinical drive from Vilas to start things off, but it was a pick down at the goal line that derailed a drive that used the entire first quarter. 88 able to cash in fourth and goal. It's Datari Poe soaring through the air like a majestic eagle. And Baker Mayfield. This was, look at the time, 35 seconds left. We get one pick. This is Isaiah Polamalu the other way for Vilas. With 28 seconds left, Vilas takes the offense out on the field and says, anything you can do, I can do exactly the same, as he throws a pick to Isaiah Polamalu for 88. 22 seconds left. You're thinking, man, there can't be any more. Hey, guess what? We've got more, and not only do we've got more, we've got the biggest play of the game as Randy Moss with the pick. And he's got to go 96 yards with zeros on the clock. And there's one person that can do it. It is the Hall of Famer, as Randy Moss. All sorts of green grass, reservation for 6. And just like that, the game is tied. 3 picks in the final 34 seconds. And it's a whole new ball game as we head to halftime. Vilas and Mr. Football all square at 7 with 10 minutes to play. Spot in the finals on the line. What a wild first half. I know some guys can break this down for us. Throw it up to the mush, Tyler Davis, and one great user.
Hey, Ty, a roller coaster of a first half. You know, you hear 88 says, hey, man, I had a little bit of film on Vilas. I know what he likes to run. He's more like a head-to-head matchup. As we take a quick look at this replay of that first interception on Vilas' opening drive, I'm going to tell you right now, Vilas went out here 5 wide, and we saw him in his first game when he got down in situations where he needed to convert. He went to 5 wide. Tell me what you see right here in the breakdown.
He did. It was a great first drive, too. Really, used the clock, got down here in the red zone. Then he goes to this 5 wide. He loves the quick slants play here. He's going to have the tight end going a little bit deeper. He's got the 2 flat routes from the slot guys, and there you see the 2 slants. And that's an easy pick for 88. You just can't make that throw down in the red zone. He did a great job using the clock. Take him to the second quarter. Maybe only give 88 one more possession, then you get the ball back. So he played it right, but you got to be able to get points down there. You can't give it away like that.
Absolutely. And then you look at it, both of these guys just playing maybe a little bit too loose.
Yeah.
Throwing these picks and you're expecting 88, you're in great position, you're up 7, you're almost in field goal range, and you're wondering why he came out with that combination. I was thinking the same thing he was thinking. If Vilas runs a Mabel combination, that route combination that he puts up there, that's going to be wide open. Usually with the cover 2, with the streak and then the other post leading. It'll be impossible for him to stop. But Vilas did not run the Mabel combination. So therefore, 88 just kind of chucks it up. He's out of timeouts. And that cost them big time with the Randy Moss.
Yeah, it really was massive. In the first quarter, a little bit boring, right? Vilas took the clock. Second quarter, though, we had crazy action, and it was a low-scoring game. But back-to-back picks, both guys panicking a little bit, trying to stress the issue, trying to force it, trying to go deep downfield. And that Randy Moss pick six before half was absolutely huge.
Absolutely. Listen, we got a 0-0 halftime ball game right now. We're going to wonder how 88 plays this going into the second half. He gets the ball as we throw it all the way back over there
to the majestic Eagle
in the booth.
Thanks, Bushes. Time for our second dump truck of the night. Our 293 overall ghosts of MUT present champions Kyle Van Noy and Chris Lindstrom, coming to the account of No Fly 99. Congratulations to you, and thank you all for watching. A reminder, fill out that survey at the top of chat and let us know what you like. Let us know what you want to see down the road. Keep the comments coming, and we do appreciate each and every bit of feedback. And while you're at it, head on over to X. Use that hashtag #ZeroChill. Let's know who you got coming in out of this matchup, because we are all tied up here in semifinal number 1. It is 88 with the ball first. He'll go bubble screen. CeeDee Lamb. He'll pick up a first down. Gets 11. 88 with the ball first. I wonder, no chew clock on for 88. That was a Vilas move.
It was, and it was a smart move. I really like the strategy. It just throwing that pick right there really hurt him.
Mayfield in trouble. There goes Baker. Julius Peppers, a great Chicago Bear. Julius Peppers with the sack.
And that's
this is crazy slander that you're doing right now.
It's slander for calling him a bear?
Yeah, I mean, we literally have a statue of the man. Like, come on, man. Stop it.
Y'all making a Bryce Young statue soon? Or?
That's, let's talk about what's going on in Cleveland.
Let's not, because there's nobody building statues in Cleveland.
Oh, he has them.
Over the top, CeeDee Lamb. And the catch just underthrown.
And Vilas starting the key, and obviously you see 88 like to use that hot route and curl route. Vilas came down on it, but unfortunately for him, he almost gave up 6, but came away with a stop.
Splits power out of the backfield, 5 out for Mr. Football. 3rd and 21. Gets Flowers underneath. They'll try back to a 4th and 7. This one more time. He threw it up, just not quite enough arm strength for Baker Mayfield to lead that out for CeeDee Lamb. Now 4th and 7, opportunity for Vilas to get a stop and get some great field position.
Smart though from 88 there.
He just used the timeout.
Yeah, the timeout's big, but 3rd and 21, he got more than half back. You don't force it, right? You put yourself in a manageable 4th and 7, but using that timeout can definitely hurt him down the line.
He did this last game versus Cobo. Unfortunately, it didn't come back to bite him one.
Digger out. That's a dive. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, dropped it. The KO lit up and prides it free from Tyreek Hill. A turnover on downs. What a start for Vilas.
Both of these guys have 7 KOs, and you see it light up right there. Porter Jr. with the KO, it lights up, it knocks it out. That's why you have 7 of them back in your secondary, and it pays off huge dividends right there for Vilas.
I mean, just to lose 4 yards on a handoff, that's good defense adjustment by 88, blowing up the run in the backfield.
Reminder as we head into USAA Stadium, the home of the MCS 25. USAA, service, loyalty, honesty, integrity. 7-7 to score. 3rd and 15 for Vilas. Some good defense early from 88 as well. That's at the 39-yard line. Stroud in the pistol. Back to pass, looking wheel route out of the backfield. Caught by Tony Pollard. Fighting forward, and he will give him the first down.
Wow.
Love that route combo there. Got the halfback streak, got the tight end on the flat, pulling out that flat defender. Streak was wide open. Got a weird animation, but still able to pick up the first.
Great gap shoot there from 88. Now, I wonder this. We always talk about halftime, the ability to adjust, make game plans. But user, for someone like 88, who was in firm control of that game, how much of that halftime do you think he spent thinking about that pick 6 at the end of the half, and how much that changed the game? Like, is that something that's weighing on him?
I don't think it is, because he's a seasoned vet. You know, you got to shake it off. Hey, man, I made a mistake, and now you just got to come out here and play defense. If you're still thinking about that first half, shake it off. You got the ball at half, but unfortunately for him, he came out here and got stopped. Quick 4 and out. That's major for him. Now he has to come up with a defensive stop to keep himself in this ball game.
3rd and 3. Stroud in the pistol.
One thing about it, he has the defense for that
40
stretch,
minutes.
for that zone play.
Another
Oh,
40.
big hit.
Big hit, Jerry Judy. Baptized like a Sunday morning.
I need to stream. Oh shit! I didn't mean to mute the stream.
I mean, it was
Oh,
so
never mind.
nice. We got to watch it twice. Jerry Judy, Jalen Ramsey. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
So that's why these guys are playing on conservative. Ontario.
The big man rumbling right down Broad Street.
And if I'm Vilas, I'm going right back to the same play. I'm giving it to the big man. Trying to punch this one in.
Injuries are off. I don't know why he was down there acting like he was just tired. Okay, that was a big run for a big man. Oh, takes up a yard, 3rd and goal. And again, look at the 3rd quarter clock. What 3rd quarter? What 3rd quarter? Empty backfield for Stroud now.
But see, he goes to this 5 wide down here, and
He does.
Spread out. Looking. Feet in bounds. Touchdown. Zealand.
And that, my friends, is what you call lab work. He comes out in a wide receiver screen user, 5 wide receiver screen, has a out route on it. He rolls out because there's no drop back on that play. You roll out, you get the automatic roll out, and you throw it. What a play call.
That's nasty work. That is nasty work.
Nasty business. Kick is away. This one will go into the end zone. 4 touchback. Take a look one more time. What a throw just outside of the reach of Kyle Hamilton, CeeDee Lamb with the 2 feet down. And you know somebody who's pretty excited about that play. Look at Dad. Hail to the chief. Big fist pump.
And I love to see that. Bringing your dad out to the live event. He's fired up for his son, who just took the lead over a belt winner, has a chance to make it to the finals. We got plenty of football left here for Mr. Football.
Oh, 88. Look
That could be a
at
moment.
80.
That
Is
could
it
be a
there?
moment.
It's picked off. Wow. The other way to the 35-40. All the way 50 to the 40-yard line. Felix does not look like this is his first live event.
And that's the thing about it. When you're 88, when you got a chance to put somebody down, you got to put them down right here. Looks like he has a step, but Palomalu right there. Palomalu for the interception. That's big. And it looks like he's just floating out there. I don't know how fast he is with that speed boost.
And listen, we saw what he did in the 1st and 3rd quarters with that 2 clock. You know he's turning it on right now, and he's trying to get out of here with the W.
Poe with the carry, trucking through tackles. Guys, make sure you scan that QR code now. Earn drops for watching. Link your EA and Twitch accounts now, just for hanging out and watching some MCS action and get some free in-game content. And yes, I did say free. That's free $99. Pistol formation. Stroud back to pass. Pressure picked up.
That's a
He's
guy.
got a TD. Felix in the hole. And we see a smile for the young fan from Tennessee.
And that's how critical those drives are. When you got a chance to put somebody down, you can't play around with those possessions. You take somebody for granted, like, oh, well, you know, I'm going to try this, I'm going to tuck that. And then you understand how big that interception was right beforehand. It completely switched the momentum and changed this ball game.
If you were saying one more stop, man. One more stop.
Look at the pressure picked up perfectly. And when you got CeeDee Lamb out there one-on-one, I don't care who's guarding you, it's advantage Lamb. Double fist pump.
From the president.
He's got R1. Oh, he had him.
I think he got nervous because last time he had that.
That's 2 straight times he's thrown the pickup, by the way.
88 has to get the ball moving, get down here and score fast. He burnt that timeout as soon as he started the 3rd quarter. That timeout might come back to bite him.
On Collins with catch. I can't believe it's already 4th quarter. So it's crazy. This is a 2-score deficit in the 4th now.
I got a feeling that the Clef Kiv game won't be this short.
Mayfield. X. Oh, that waited just a little too long.
But what Vilas did there is so high level. He stayed patient. Most guys would switch stick off, come on the post, lead the streak. He didn't. He stayed on the streak. That is just phenomenal, patience right there and stick skills from young Vilas.
Shotgun formation. 88 trying to keep his hopes of belt number 2 alive. Motions Pollard out of the backfield. 5 out for Bake Show. Baker Mayfield. 5-man rush. Looks underneath. He gets Zay Flowers. So that's the first down. You know what's crazy? In literally a game and a half, we went from the silent assassin. Now he's out here chatting.
I mean, he's done got loose now, you know. He understands, like, you know, that interception before half was major. Not only did it give him confidence to understand, hey, this guy's let me back into this ball game. Then he came out, got a quick 4 and out. Velus understands, like, hey, not only do I got a chance to win this ball game, he could be looking at a belt.
Still plenty of time for 88. We're near the 240 mark. Mayfield. Oh, he's got Zay Flowers. I mean, the closest person to guarding him were the 3 people in the booth. Easy touchdown for 88.
And you couldn't ask for a better drive right there from 88. Really stayed true to his game and went quickly there. Got the ball on the field quickly, scored, you know, with plenty of time here left to go. Interesting, though. He's going to go the analytics route.
Do you like the analytics play?
No,
I don't like
Okay, thank you.
No.
I know that's very old man yells at clouds, but like Mayfield throws it. Yeah, now it's the game.
Does he go onside here?
Sure.
He just gave him onside in the first game.
See what he's got. Brendan Aubrey, onside kick.
Yes,
That's
sure.
cheating.
Very
You
good.
can't do that. I checked the rule book. One more time at the touchdown. How did Zay Flowers get so open? There's nobody out there, guys.
That's a busted coverage right there.
A missed adjustment.
We're going to see how bad, and you know, him going for 2, goes for the onside, doesn't get it.
Make sure you scan the QR code to register for tickets. Come hang out with us and see the MCS
whole
25
line guy's
playoff live
superstar.
pregame experience.
Superstars.
Imagine through the whole shebang here from Full Sail University's Orlando Health Fortress. 3rd down and 4. Here's the problem for 88. He's in field goal range.
Oh, you're talking
It's a
about
2-score game. If he kicks that field goal,
0 for us.
And that's why you kind of don't like him going for that onside, because if
Yeah, I
you
see
don't
that.
get it,
Freaking that.
you know, you're automatically giving 3.
90 overall.
And you already burnt that timeout.
how many times has Dantari Poe lined up at wide receiver?
87 cards to go to 93. I have never seen that in my life.
Real Dan Skipper move.
I like that.
Right.
His Stroud's got nothing but green grass. First down, and he can already start thinking about the belt game. The young man in his first MCS live event here from Full Sail University. How much is he locked up already? He had $10K going in. How about we double that?
$20,000 for the young man from Tennessee.
We had him in the final. I'm just trying to.
I mean, hey, is somebody
Do
up
you
here?
do research?
I mean, listen, I'm just trying to do
And,
my job.
well, and now let me point out who picked 88 to win this game.
Yeah. Listen, the mush pick.
After all the years of
First down.
That's it.
all the years of user as the ultimate mush, and now I got one bad
We call
day.
that- we call that-
One bad day.
That's
Here we
still
go.
one
I got one bad year, okay?
It's a bad year, buddy. Henry all of a sudden isn't making tournaments, and TD can't make a pick.
Here's the Astros, idiot. Now I'm going to the final because of you.
Talk.
Talking a little crazy. Talking a little crazy.
Look at the smile from the young man.
Hey. And when,
Mr. President is happy.
when you get up there, remind him you ain't picking. You know, remind him that.
Remind him that.
I think there's one person over here that did have him to the final. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. I'm just saying.
One lucky day. for one great
Somebody up here doing their
Yeah.
job. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
user. One lucky user.
That's crazy work.
Be careful. TD will mush against your pick.
Right,
He'll
yeah,
try
that's
to
the
do that
Eagles right
reverse.
there.
All reverse mush.
That's what.
Come on, man.
Zeros on the clock in his first MCS live event. Felix is one win away from a belt. 21-13. What a performance against Mr. Football 88. And we're starting to see the young man come out of his shell, user, talking his talk and showing some confidence.
I mean, we've seen this at the Unstoppable event, you know, with Lambeau, first time here, able to win a championship. Now Vilas has put himself in the same
I had
position.
freaking
Can he be
earlier,
able
bro.
to get the job done?
I didn't
I know
know.
he's going to be
I
watching
played
that
Madden a
Clef
long
and Kid game
time.
like
So
a hawk.
I had
Trying
like
to see if they can,
50,000.
you know, show any tendency. And right here, that's a
snowflakes.
huge win for
And I
Vilas
just, it was
to be
like,
able to pop
I
88.
started buying. I
Where did
spent
TD
like
pick the higher seed to win that
25K
game?
on like
That's
93 stuff. But I got
21-13, your final score.
Drew Twitter
Vilas.
and Patsy Surtain.
Masterful clock manipulation,
And I got
using
beat
almost 2 full
Cameron
quarters
Hayward,
on
but-
his drives, and takes home the win, and he stands alone. By the way, can we talk about the
So
Vilas
I
logo?
got- and then I bought all these presents.
I like it. It's simple.
From with the 50.
You did something.
It's simple, but guess what? It fits him.
Use
And
that bird,
he's
make some profit.
sitting there at the final. He will take on the winner of Kid
like
and
49.
Clef. And I'm sorry, who's? Hey,
Yeah,
user,
it's
what
like
I see
29.
here, Vilas saying that
49
Vilas
49 presents right now.
Oh,
Hopefully,
no.
you know, they
I mean, the
usually
thing
when
is,
I
I
play
submitted this back in
over there, they always suck.
I need them 1,200
That
points.
was
Actually,
trash.
we actually did say that you're not allowed to win this. It was in the promo.
It's a creep account, baby.
It's weirdly enough,
Let's go.
it's 2 great users. It's weird. That's who it is. Who's taking it home? TD, standing by with the finalists, Vilas.
I'm here with the rookie sensation, Vilas. Man, talk to me how good this feels. Your first ever
Sure.
live event, and you got a chance to play for that right there.
I mean, I'm already amazed. I can't believe I'm here. I'm here off a lot of flukes, but it's surreal, man.
They showed like the players.
Yeah, you secured
and stuff.
yourself a cool 20,000 already.
Yeah.
But how talk about that support of your dad, right? Coming all the way out here with you. He's been rooting for you in the crowd. We've seen him on the broadcast.
I didn't
He's
know
having a
about the
blast.
crowd.
Just talk
I
about
just
the
came
support,
back
the
to that,
relationship with you and your
bro.
dad.
It's amazing, man. He's been with me every step of the way. He's never once doubted me. And, you know, it's just it means a lot to have someone
What's the
with
legends?
you no matter what, all the time.
No doubt about it. You'd love to see that support from your dad. Now, do you have a pick here? Who do you want to face in the finals? We got Clef and Kiv, 2 of the greatest ever. If you can take one of them down, man, that would do a lot for you. But do you have a preference on who you'd rather play here in this
I
finals?
mean, it's no disrespect, but Clef, I mean, the night
freaking-
before day 2 of Elims, I played him in
The
2 ranked games,
95,
and I beat him by
I
10
seen
bucks.
the
I mean,
90, I seen somebody
70,
pull
60,
or
and 60-50, but
worked the set or
I
pulled
think
them. I
I
don't know
like
if
what I
you pull them,
can
but
do against
I
him.
seen the set or somebody
Interesting.
used
All
them.
right, well, we're looking forward to it, man. Congratulations on making your first on the finals of your first event.
Like
Awesome stuff. We're
Avalanche
going to send it back to the
and
booth
all
with
that
Nick
crazy
Lazesko
stuff, bro.
and
They
one
got
great
crazy
user.
stuff on it, bro.
Thank you much.
I want that, bro.
Highlights from this
But
game.
no Troy
This
Polamalu
game
card
flew
was
by.
crazy,
This
bro.
was a beautiful
No Troy Polamalu
touchdown
card
pass.
was crazy.
Rolling out, sprinting out, and finding C.D.
I
Lamb.
thought
with
he
fancy
intercepted
feet.
that,
And
bro.
Dad is pumped, user. A great play, and then very next drive, very next
Throw
play,
pick.
looking for C.D. Lamb, and there's that Isaiah pull him out.
I mean, I don't know about you, Nick, but calling out the dog.
Carrying, man.
The dog, CTG, saying, hey, I like what I can do versus him. And wants to see CTG in the finals. That's big, being your first live event. But as we go right back to the highlights, you see Vilas right here. Second half, just dominant. Came out here, played good defense, busted coverage right there. That was pretty much the only play that he gave up in that second half, and was pretty much in full control of that second half.
And impressive from the young man. His first MCS live event, TD, to get to a final. Still got one name to get, but it's almost a little bit of an advantage for him now, getting to sit back and watch a little bit and take a deep breath, settle down, and get ready for that final.
Yeah, and saying he wants Clef. Well, hey, sometimes you might get what you wish for. So this is going to be a big matchup with Clef and Kid. But I'm just impressed, right? He said, you know, he was nervous after that first game, but I don't see it. I see a kid that seems calm, cool, and collected, composed up there, really handling himself well. First live event is so tough, and he's making a run and doing phenomenal.
You heard him say, man, I got a lot of fluke. I don't really feel like I should be here. Like, you know, now you got to beat me and the Madden gods. At the end of the day, he's playing his best game. 88 had a chance to not only put him down, but to bury him, and he left the door wide open. You understand how critical. People sitting at home, take notes. 3 seconds left before half can cost you everything. 88 gets that ball. Even if he gets the ball and he's still up 7-0, but to go in the half, you know, maybe he was still thinking about it, like Nick said, because he comes right out and he goes 4 and out, and Vilas begins to roll and dominate in the second half.
I was going to say the same thing. Even the second half, the body language just didn't seem the same from 88 after throwing that pick 6 before half. It just seemed like he was a little bit off, could never really mentally get back into it. And that was the difference. That pick before half really was the entire difference in the game.
I know he says that he wants CTG in the final. There's a man who's made 19 live events standing in his way. That is going to be a battle, and that is coming up next. Now, guys, the MCS Bracket Challenge is back. You're good. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. If you signed up and submitted a bracket, you've already secured yourself a free Red Zone pack. Be sure to fill out a bracket before every MCS event. We'll be updating standings throughout the night as there are thousands of Madden points and GG points up for grab. Look out for 2 great users who's out there trying to grab themselves some points.
That's crazy work.
1,836 total entries. Only 36 perfect brackets remain.
Hey,
12,000 Madden points.
I need that.
2,000 GG points on the line for first prize.
And if I get the 12,000 Madden points, do I still qualify as no money spent this year?
No, you never
You're
do.
You're
never
no
do.
money spent at all. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry, I apologize. He has no money spent, guys. As his legal representation, I have to let him know that he is no money spent. Let's talk about the second semifinal coming up. Starting off with Kiv, who's quietly having a really nice year in the MCS. But, you know, he wants to get off that one belt, wants to get his second. Got a great opportunity today.
Yeah, 19 live events. I mean, I think he's got most wins in MCS history. Like, just the resume is absolutely impressive.
The
And what-
defense in this first
and
game
what
was
he
incredible.
did against TJ, this was a laser, by the way. The precision on that pass, absolutely outstanding. And you said it, the defense was massive there. And that's not what really Kiv's known for. He's known for his offense. He switched from bunch to this normal flex post. He's looking prolific in that. But the defense, if he brings even a slight ounce of that, what he did against TJ, against Clef, he's got a good chance to win this one.
Yeah, he's got a tough opponent, Clef the God User. We talked about the motivation factor for Clef being back here, first live event in a couple of years. And he showed out in Pod A in that quarterfinals. Did not look like he missed a step. Might be the best we've seen Clef look in a long time.
I mean, one thing about it, we know Clef the God gonna come to play. He's played at the highest level. Both of these guys are ready. Clef, he's just, hey, I want to just take care of what's in front of him right there. Bobby Wagner, and this is where the game started to switch because when he got that throw out of sack pick, Clef started to really lock in and focus to understand, hey, everything is not covered. His switch stick is good, but it's not that great because there are things open on the field, and Clef just began to roll.
Well, in case you don't know who these guys are, let's give you a little bit of a bio on 2 of the most decorated players in MCS history, starting off with young Kiv, now just a veteran Kiv. Seattle, Washington native, Seahawks fan, long-time Madden player, and he won the Ultimate Madden Bowl back in MCS 18. And this is somebody who's been one of the most consistent players in MCS history.
Consistent, but for me, it's the longevity, right? I mean, he's closing in now, getting close to 10 years of dominance in the MCS. We talked about it, most wins ever in the Madden Championship Series. He's tied for most live events. Like, the resume speaks for itself. I think the one thing for him that bothers him is just having that one belt.
And he's been so close many times.
So close so many times because there's no one with a better resume when you put the belts aside, right? There really isn't. Just the money, the wins, the earnings, the live events, it's all there. It just needs that second, potentially third belt to really solidify himself as a GOAT. And you know he's motivated to do it. He had to win to get into the bowl. He did that. But can he get his second belt?
Well, user is standing by with 818's own Kiv.
Hey, man, Kiv, right here, you obviously have an instant classic matchup versus Clef. You've already played him once this year in the ladders, in the eliminations. How do you feel about this matchup going in?
I feel good. He's running a little different stuff than when we played before. So there's a bit of unknown there, but I feel good. I feel really tough at the game right now. I think it's just going to come down to defense. I feel like me and Clef match up pretty well in terms of our styles and things like that. So if I can get some stops on him, then I feel like I can win the game.
And do you kind of feel like, people kind of overlook you like, man, yeah, he's back tied for being the most MCS, but they really don't think that Kiv has the juice that he once had.
Well, I have the most now by 2. And then I'm about to get 20 with the Madden Bowl. So I do feel disrespected, like, at all times, to be honest. And I feel like it gives me that chip on my shoulder. Like, I once was the man out there.
That's true.
And there's a fall
In
from
high school, you was the man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a fall from grace. I've been getting trolled and shit, but
yeah,
I like it, honestly. I like that chip on my shoulder. I like feeling, like, motivated by other people.
Absolutely, man. Well, listen, congratulations. You've already secured the spot to the bowl. I already said, man, I feel the energy. I feel like you're focused and locked in. It might be your time to finally get number 2. I don't know how many times you've been knocking on the door for number 2, but you already know you got an instant classic. I know you're going to come out here and put on a great matchup. As we throw it all the way over back to Nick and Ty in the booth.
I did love User right there building up Kiv as he's been picking against him. And you know he's going to be most biased in that matchup. And Kiv knows it because he's got his man, Clef the God, on the other side. Oak Hill, Florida. Now, I'll tell you, a little bit of advantage for Clef the God. He got to sleep in his own bed last night. He didn't have to rock in a hotel room. Drives in today. His 13th live event this tournament after missing 2 years. He is ready to battle this one out.
No doubt about it. And there's no rust in his game, right? We thought there might be going, been 2 years, you're in the booth, you get out of the booth, you're back playing, there's no rust. And I got to be honest, talking to Clef in the post-game interview, I saw a little different, wrinkle in his eye, a little bit different, a different look. He looked like he was on a mission today. I love what I saw, and I can't wait to see him versus Kiv in this instant classic.
It's going to be a great battle. Let's throw it over to CTG, who's standing by with his #1 cheerleader, One Great User.
This is crazy, Cap, man. CTG, obviously, you had an incredible matchup with Fancy. Everyone feeling like he's the best player this year, obviously the #1 seed going into the bowl. How were you able to win that game in such dominating fashion?
Just being me, really. Just being me is good enough and playing my game. And I didn't make too many mistakes. I just played great defense and didn't turn the ball over and, did what I was supposed to do.
Now, obviously, you say, hey, man, I just got to do what I'm supposed to do. And you felt like, you said earlier, if you beat Fancy, you feel like, if I beat Fancy, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do and win the belt. Do you kind of feel like the stars are?
Yeah, hey, it feel that way. It feel that way. Just the way I won the first game, it feel that way. But then again, you still got to go out and do your job, though. I still got to go out here and perform. You can't get caught up too much in the fairy tale. These opportunities are very limited. So I'm locked in on this next game versus Kiv.
Obviously, you see Venus brought his dad out here, talked about how much that relationship meant to him. We already know Senior's watching you.
Senior right there.
He watching you. You know what I'm saying? He's in the building. How does that feel?
Always feel comfortable. I'm only like 40 minutes away from here. So to have my dad here and have that support, it's just that extra comfort zone for me. And, I just want to make the fam proud, so we got to hold it down.
Absolutely, man. Well, listen, congratulations. You got an instant classic coming with Kiv right now. Early this year in the eliminations, he got you. What can we expect in this matchup?
I mean, this is a classic matchup. Decorated. Kiv got 19 live events. He's done it all. And, I just two older guys. I'm 20. I'm like 24, 25. Kiv like
really
30.
But you got
Kiv like 30. You know what I'm saying? Two old vets duking it out. And yeah, that's what y'all can expect.
Two old heads. Tell them, take the cap off. Take the cap off. Woo! That's 30. That's 30.
That's genetics. That's genetics.
Hey, don't blame your dad. Cause don't blame your dad.
That's genetics.
You've been blaming everything on him. He in the building now. We ain't gonna let you get away with that. Hey, we're gonna throw it back to the majestic bird and tie in the booth.
So you want to lead the crowd in like a CTG chant? What you got going on? You got a fight song for him? Just curious. Let's take a look at our tail of the tape. These two are two of the most decorated MCS competitors of all time. Combined over $700,000 in career earnings. This one, 31 major appearances between the two.
Get your popcorn ready. Two legends of the sport.
Can I get some?
You need some. We all need some. Two of the best to ever lace up the virtual gridiron sticks are going to go head-to-head for a spot in the championship game. This is going to be epic.
I'm actually getting breaking news into my ear. Gentlemen, I'm hearing that for the first time since Master Gamer back in Madden 20, if Clef wins the belt, User will run up and chest bump him on stage.
Little chest bump action?
Listen, I'm just doing my job, man. Let's be
well.
You
ask Clef about 10 questions.
I'm going to be honest. Now, you know me. I'm not the type of person to throw somebody under the bus, but somebody kept feeding me question after question. Like, hey, ask him now. I was like, okay. I normally it's two, but he let me get off another one. Like LeBron said, another one. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, this is going to be an instant class.
You going to coach him at halftime? What do you think?
Come on, man. He don't need no coaching. Neither one of these guys need
would you take coaching from User?
No, definitely not. Are you kidding me? First of all, you just never beat me a day in his life, but
this is crazy.
That's a different story for a different day.
This is crazy, Cap, man. Well, it's supposed to be the holiday
club champion right there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right, well, let's get predictions. Hey, User.
We don't need.
Okay.
We know who he is.
This is tough. This is tough.
No, it's not. Don't lie to me.
I mean, listen, I'm being real. Kiv is locked in. This is tough. This is a tough matchup. I have no feelings in this game right here. I'm just really going off my bracket because I want to win the 12,000 points. That's it, man. And so my bracket has CTG. That's it. You know, but there's no
I love
emotion
you get
behind it.
the wafting. That was
Look,
crazy.
I've had a rough day at the office here with my bracket. We all
It's been
know
a rough
this.
year at the
It's been a
office.
rough year.
Yeah, it's
So
been
the
tough.
only way for me to catch up,
Is to pick Henry in the
Come on, man.
Henry Des, you.
Anybody around? It's gonna be like nobody has this pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with Mr. 20 Live Events. I'm riding with Kiv here. I gotta go against User. I have to. I can't just ride with User right here. And I love Clef. I just can't wait for this matchup.
The smile on your face.
As a fan-
See the mush pick against you. Look how happy this
No,
man
Kiv's
is.
gonna
Like
reverse-
Christmas morning.
Kiv is gonna reverse it. I believe in it. But one thing too, I want to point out is the respect these two guys have for each other. You can see it up there in the interview with Clef. Like these two guys know how good both of them are. They're two legends of the sport. Like we said, accolades go on and on for days. So this is gonna be, man. This is a Madden Bowl finals. You know what I mean? Like this is just one of the best matchups you'll ever see in competitive Madden.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, NBC Sports and Peacock will collaborate with the National Football League, EA Sports, and Genius Sports to present a unique, first-of-its-kind EA Sports Madden NFL cast of the Houston Texans Kansas City Chiefs game on Saturday, December 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern, exclusively streaming on Peacock. Blending video game elements and live action, the stream will be an immersive, data-powered live football experience that injects Madden NFL's unique brand elements as animated movies. Also, it is still weird for me to say NFL on Saturday. That's how you know we're moving towards the end of the season. Should be a great battle. 31 major appearances. And what's crazy is the man who's winning in the finals
This game
got one major appearance. Two very different semifinals. Velas, this is an opportunity for him. How much can he learn watching this game, User? Because I feel like this is a unique situation where you get to watch the matchup of who you're going to play.
Yeah, and like he said, he's already played Clef multiple times. And here we're looking at this matchup. He says, hey, I want Clef. You know, be careful what you ask for, like he said. But what you got to tune in right here is the tendencies. You know, what do they do when it's fourth down situations and they need to convert? What are the tendencies that they can show you? I'm wondering what is Velas going to pick up in this situation. Now, he got very fortunate in that second game with 88 because the 88, you know, did a couple mistakes that cost him. I'm telling you right now, whoever he has to play, whether it's Clef to God or Kid, that's not going to happen. He's going to have to play mistake-free football to win that ball game.
And for both these guys, TD, I think what was most impressive, especially for Kid, but Clef as well, the defense for both of them, they were able to force turnovers. Is that going to be one of the key things we have to watch for in the semifinal?
No doubt about it, because you know these two guys can put up points for days. Like we've known that throughout their career, so it is going to be about defense. Who can get that stop? You know, Clef's defense was phenomenal. Kiv's defense, what did he give up? Nope. Did he give one touchdown? I think it was against TJ, late touchdown that didn't really matter. So both these guys playing, you know, exceptional defense. I just can't wait for this one. I still expect a high-scoring game, but I think it's going to be about who gets that one stop in the second half.
Should be a great battle. Two legends battling it out. I need to know what you guys in the chat think. Give me a 1 if you're taking Clef to God. Give me a 2 if you're taking.
That's got to be a split vote.
It's got to be
There's
split.
no way.
50, I need y'all to head on over to X right now and use that hashtag #ZeroChill and let us know. Tweet at @OneGreatUser and let him know how you feel about his bias against him.
I'm just being professional. I don't know why you're calling me biased.
No, you know what?
But yet and still, I'm picking the right winners.
That one's on me because I just want to point out that as you look up on this desk, you know, we got a little sweaters going on. You and I came through with creativity. He came through generic sweater
You just went to Burlington or Macy's and grabbed you a sweater.
What are you guys talking
That's
about?
not an ugly Christmas sweater. That's just
called Christmas sweater.
No.
Yeah.
This is nice, all right? You know,
He said nice.
But it's supposed to be ugly.
Take the shades off, will you?
Huh?
Take the shades off.
No, I can't do that. Can't do it. First off, these are glasses. These are eyewear. These are not shades. I'm not up here
I forgot you're blind.
That is true. There's medication in these glasses.
They make me Joe Pesci. I'll take it. It's not a turkey. I'll take it. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate you. It's not a turkey. Shout out to Joe Pesci.
Home Alone. It's the best.
Elite, top.
Oh, it's got to be.
Oh, man, you know it's holiday season.
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Holiday season.
Sorry.
Joe Pesci?
Whatever.
I need new people at this desk. I quit. I need new people.
So dramatic.
So dramatic over here.
The fact you got away with that sweater is crazy. Where's HR?
Especially yesterday.
What are you talking about? One more time. These guys get ready to head into battle. 31 major appearances, 700,000 in career earnings, but one spot in the finals. CTG.
Fungus.
Take a look at our bracket challenge one more time. Look at that. 36 perfect brackets remain. Look at the split between Clef and Kib. Just 5 winners separate people who picked Clef to win the tournament versus Kib to win the tournament. And user, could you remind me which side that Tyler Davis was on?
I mean, he's been cooked every round. Have you got anybody right today? Not one game.
One bad day. Look, you've had 4 bad years up here of picks. I get one bad day.
My client will not stand for this sort of slander. Mr. Mush, please leave him alone.
I thought you had my back.
Can't. Now, what's crazy about this is Clef had as tough of a first game to go through as anybody, going up against the 2-time belt winner this year in Fancy. And usually this game really was back and forth early. It was a couple picks, couple turnovers early, and then it felt like Clef turned on the Jets.
Yeah, right here, this pick right here, even though Clef threw the pick, you can tell he learned so much from that situation because he started to notice, hey, those corner routes are wide open. The man got switched here, but he is not Jesus out here on the field. He's giving up these corner routes. And from right here, this throw out a sack pick, Bobby Wagner, he's changed the game, the whole momentum. And from there, Clef was just reading the field wide open. It was like shooting fish in the barrel the way he was hitting these corner routes. Just starting to get the offense going. He was tough to stop.
And you got to feel like TD, part of his motivation, part of what fueled him to victory, one of the best throwback unis in the game.
Yeah, you know it feels good rocking those old school Tampa Bay Buccaneers unis. But really, Clef in the second half, too, he basically took the whole third quarter, used the clock, up 27-13, relied on that defense. You see the emotion, and he's saying he's back, and he's in the semifinals of the Zero Chill Challenge.
He's able to take down Fancy 33-13 in dominant fashion on his way to the semifinals. On the flip side, Kib had a tough match. TJ has been quietly one of the more consistent players, especially over the last 2 years. A defending Rookie of the Year. And what did Kib go out and do? He just said, user, I'm not going to let you have the ball ever. What if I just picked you off all the time?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the man defense is starting to be better now. You can see by the shade right there. And just Kib starting off with a great turnover versus TJ. And he just continued to play lockdown defense the whole game. Controlled the clock offensively, kept putting up points, whether he had to kick field goals or not. Did not beat himself in any situation. Kib is locked in right now.
He's locked in, not just here, locked in the bag.
Yeah,
and that's how big this game for Clef.
Exactly. And you knew the Kib, though, would show up. He would perform, to get to the bowl, right? He had to ball out. He had to get in. He had to beat TJ. And him and TJ know each other really well as well. That played a part in it. But Kib really came out just dominated.
And you think about...
Late touchdown from TJ broke up the shutout, but this one was all Kib.
Yeah, Kib was just locked in.
30-6. Kib with the win and the spot in the semifinals. I know Clef is talking that big game about he's not thinking about Madden Bowl. You know that's sitting in the back of his head knowing that if he wins this game, the different things. We take a look at our bracket as it stands right now. Velas waiting in the wings for either Kib or Clef. What a life to just be sitting there relaxing for this game and getting to enjoy it.
Absolutely. Quick question. Is Big Tay cooked? He has to go, so he's not
If
cooked.
Clef wins this game, Big Tay and Kobo would go in a tiebreaker.
Okay. And so they would have to play in the tiebreaker. And so Kobo's not all the way out just yet. So he's hoping that Clef wins, rooting against his buddy, which is kind of crazy.
And that's elite hate watching right
Who would have thought? What, Clef came in today, at 21? Take a look at the standings. Clef came in, I think, at 21 today. Kind of a long shot. And now Clef has a win and get in.
And I'm wondering, right, like if you're Kobo, do you kind of say, hey, man, you're my guy, but I'm definitely rooting for you to get popped right in this situation. Because you don't want to go through LCQ. You already have Henry going through LCQ. How many of your homies do you want fighting through that gauntlet? It can only be one.
That it's the most disingenuous pat on the back. It's hey, good luck. I hope you go down though. Henry will be on through the LCQ as you see Velas' little opportunity to sit by with his dad. That's got to be nice as well. You talked about Clef being able to have his family here. Having some family in town, be able to be there with you, especially in these down times. Shout out to the former president, Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan. And you heard him there, the support he's had throughout his whole life, bringing him to these events. I love to see that. Usually, my dad would come with me all the tournaments since I've been young. So awesome to see that. You love to see the support. His dad, his dad was supporting him too. You see the fist pumps every time he gets a touchdown.
Absolutely.
He was fired up for him.
Well, I'll be honest, I have no idea what to ask. You excited? Big game.
And Bose is cooked too, so Bose has to play.
Bose is cooked.
He's right. He's
Oh,
cooked.
yeah, he's
You know what's
LCQ,
the craziest
yeah.
part? Velas is good.
I mean, this could be the first time we see somebody
know.
win a belt and
Yeah.
have to go straight to
That's
LCQ.
wild.
Congratulations, you win a belt. LCQ.
Hey, great job. I'm glad you got there. LCQ. There's only one spot there. Do I get any bonuses for having the belt? You do not. No. Nope. Enjoy.
Yeah, I got a bonus for you. You got to play Cut the Guy.
Yeah.
Henry.
Dreamy, angry, Marvin.
Did you say Cliff the Guy's going to be in the LCQ?
Ooh.
I just heard that out loud.
Kind of like reverse mush. What are you trying to do?
Stop
You're
trying to.
digging,
What are you trying to do over
You're
there?
digging too deep. You're digging too deep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mush, you better shut that
After
down.
the day I've had, I'm doing everything. I'm doing anything I can.
Help. I think we got these guys about ready to go as we're going to head inside USA Stadium, the home of the Madden NFL 25 Championship Series. The beautiful Madden 25 Zero Chill Challenge belt awaiting somebody who will take on Velas for this spot in the final. It's Kiv, it's Clef, 31 major appearances, and one of them will compete for a belt tonight. Here from the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress in Winter Park, Florida. Clef the God, take a look at this offense. Baker Mayfield at QB, a little bit of fuel TD. That's Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Oh, yeah, got that Tampa Bay Buccaneer out there. You got Baker Mayfield at the quarterback position, Tony Pollard at running back, Judy, Hill, Lamb. Probably the best wide receiver trio in the game right now.
Take a look defensively he's got out there, and we see another buck, Warren Sapp out there. That Manti Te'o's been pretty good.
Yeah, he has 2 alert artists back there. One on that Manti Te'o's got 3 KOs back there. So not as many as we've seen earlier with the 7 KOs, but still has a few out there trying to make some defensive plays in the secondary.
User, what can we expect offensively from Clef the God? We know Kiv has switched out of that bunch, but Clef, we saw more into that bunch in the quarterfinal matchup.
Yeah, he's in that Atlanta bunch, and so you got to worry about that motion play. And Clef, he was real balanced offensively, still running the ball, taking his check down the whip routes with the motion plays, and then the corner routes were very effective for him versus Fancy.
Mayfield back to pass underneath CeeDee Lamb, picking up the first down, avoiding the hit. No early turnover, says Clef the God.
Just a quick check down there, the drag route to CeeDee Lamb. Left hiking the ball pretty fast right there, too. Got to the line, hiked it quickly. Kid wasn't really ready for it. That's why the drag was wide open.
Mayfield back to pass. Might have him. Over the top. Tyreek Hill.
Hey, somebody like me.
The
I don't
user's out
understand
of
why
his
that
seat already.
Listen, man, I'm just trying to do my job.
Well, why play
Best of my
touchdowns?
abilities. That's it, man. It's an instant
I
class.
thought they
Man. If you
played
stay at home, you need to be
like-
standing up right now in front of your TV, man.
Like it's supposed to be.
User Clef got us a little motivated. We need to get out of the booth and lace him up one more time. This is motivating out here.
Panthers Club champ, Cardinals Club champ. One last run.
One last ride.
The last dance.
Take a look at Kiv's offense. Ty, you mentioned a little bit of swish, not in bunch, nearly as much, if at all.
No bunch anymore. Goes to that normal flex off close formation that you see the whole nation running. It's very popular right now. But he's got some weapons out there at receiver. And on defense, he does have those 7 KOs. So you see Hamilton, Polamalu. Well, we got Lamar out of position back there. Randy Moss out of position. So he's got some studs in that secondary.
Left out there in this 3-4 defense. The thing about that 3-4 defense, it's going to allow a lot of pressure. You got to make sure you're IDing the right guy.
Underneath. Clef was open for a little
KO action.
for a knockout, a pick, something like that. Mayfield back in the shotgun. 3 wide set to the left side and 1 to the right side as Baker Mayfield steps right, throws right, and
Tackles.
Jeez, oh man.
The bias is just...
Well, I'm just saying that's a big tackle. I'm just saying that's a big tackle to bring up a 4th down. That's all I'm saying.
Goes quick here.
3 up the
That's a
seam.
dime.
Njoku, first down.
And the pass lead on that one. To pass lead the inside up the field, that's the precision that we've come to know with Kidd. He doesn't miss reads. He fires in there behind the user. Big clutch conversion on 4th.
93. Him and TJ Hawkinson, right?
Now Mayfield back to work for Kidd. We'll find CeeDee Lamb. picks up 5 as we are coming live from Full Sail University's Orlando Health Fortress in Winter Park, Florida. A shout out to Full Sail University, the home of the MCS 25 season. And what a year it has been so far. Still got a couple more to go. We hope you will come on out to the MCS playoffs at the end of January. 2nd and 5 out for young Kip. That's Mayfield back to pass. Looking for the crosser. Does he have a fucking end zone touchdown? Playing through an absolute car crash to put 6 on the board.
And that's what I told y'all. This is going to be an instant classic. Best believe.
Nobody's got shoe clock on right now, user.
Oh, no. They couldn't have played some ball.
And when you, the one thing I love about watching these two is the big plays back and forth. It fires each other up.
Yeah, we got to see a replay of that because the patience Kim just showed. He basically waited for Clef to switch stick to the outside. As soon as he immediately saw him switch stick, he throws to the post. Let's take a look at it here on the replay. He switches over to Ramsey, then Polamalu. He basically waited for that, and then Zay Flowers is on the post over the middle. That is excellent patience in the pocket from Kim.
Yeah, just a second late right there. Clef Mike could have broke that ball up and killed. You hit it right on the head. Just watching it switch. As soon as he switched, Dean throws the post.
Big catch, big hit. By the way, I see the legend. I don't know if you saw him, user. Bugatti Bugs out there on X using that hashtag #ZeroChill. He's back in his man.
Shout out to all the boys, man. Getting the dog ready, CTG, Bugatti Bugs, Lambo, Clean, Real, Green, it goes the whole camp, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
They can play the game. They can play the game.
Wild has been back, even in the Discord rock.
Wild,
Yeah, Wild is back, man. Shout out to the Goons, man. Oh, and Long Stride loose, man. Ryan Hollins, man. We can't wait to see it.
What game plan did Ryan Hollins instill?
Hey,
43 even.
I'm going to tell y'all right
61.
now. I'm going to tell you right now. Long Stride loose. He been looking for the toe. He been looking for the toe.
Have you seen the long strides being a big deal? Have you been seeing them? Come on out. Scan the QR code, register for tickets.
That's a dime.
CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, he's going to see it.
25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Left is in his bag right now. He's vibing. And Kim right there gambled a little bit. And sometimes when you gamble, you get a little aggressive. He goes with the hit stick. And Clef just swerves to the outside in the end zone to take the lead.
You know, he's the guy. Always a receiving card. That's good.
Kick is up. It is good. 14-7. No defense, no clock, June. This is all offense, all gas, all the time. Take a look one more time. Baker Mayfield finding CeeDee Lamb. Hits a little, excuse me.
He played for, Ray Paul played for a
House call.
You see Kim tries to gamble there. The hit stick with Ramsey.
No
Not
way.
even close. See
So,
to the crib.
That's probably after he left the Patriots.
Jet sweep.
Jet sweep. He scored a touchdown on this in the quarterfinals. Zay Flowers.
Nice juke.
Great juke. Bounces
Yeah,
off.
Zay Flowers.
Look at user being a journalist down there.
I'm just trying to do my job, man. Listen, this is it's a classic, man.
We gotta get it. It's a shame you're not wearing your whoop because I'd love to see what your heart rate looks like throughout this game. I need a little tracking on that one.
Hey, what a week.
Next-
So they're killing you.
Next time Clef plays in the major, I need live user health updates, okay? We need to have the heart rate on screen. Mayfield will throw this one away, 3rd and 5.
That's good defense right there by Clef.
Yeah, we need a heart rate meter for user over here.
It's like the decimal meter
Yeah.
at the stadiums. Look at the heart rate meter.
Y'all listen. I'm telling you, I have no dog in this fight, man. I'm just watching.
I thought the dogs were up.
The dogs are up.
Mayfield in the shotgun. 3 wide set. Calling out the hot routes is Kim. 19 live events will be 20 with his spot locked in that ball.
Download the video.
Tyreek Hill up the sidelines. First down and more. Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
That's a great dog right there. Kim, being the veteran he is, he recognizes that it's cover 2. He custom stems that corner route, gets behind the outside corner. Easy throw.
Bang!
Take a look at this one more time.
It gets right behind that corner, right behind Ramsey there on that sharp corner road, behind the DB. And Kid looking good on this drive here offensively.
The gift game on Twitter is going crazy
they're
right
going
now.
crazy right
He's going crazy. Keep using that hashtag. Tony Pollard. What was that? I need can we get an octave check onto the pitch that he hit with that particular call?
I mean, that was just great defense.
The last time I saw,
just almost went off the stage.
yeah, the last time I saw User this animated, we were getting some crab legs. Okay, I just want to point that out. 3rd and 5. It's Mayfield, right side, missed him. 4th down and 5.
Decision time.
It's
Oh, he's
not-
gonna take the 3. Respect.
Do you like the call though?
User loves it. That's a W for Clef on defense.
I need a User cam at all times too, like just bottom right corner, I need him on cam at all times. That and that shows you the trust how Kim has been playing defense coming into this tournament and in this tournament itself. Trusting him.
There's 2 things. Does he trust his defense or does he respect CTG's offense and, his game?
I think it's both. I think he thinks it's early too. He's going to have a lot more possessions, a lot more chances to potentially get a stop as well.
And I think you got to think, you watch this match, you talk about the history of it, $700,000 between the two.
Oh, that one.
You talk about 31 major appearances, but because both these guys have been around for so long, User, how many times have these guys played a game? Not just high pressure games at any point. These guys know each other.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I saw Kiv, beat Clef. I think it was the tournament with the most fear for the winning get-in game.
I use the rest of my paycheck for
Step up underneath Jenny Judy.
Oh, they gave him the first.
I'm thinking back to even pre-COVID, talking about clubs and challenges and whatnot. These guys have been in these tournaments with all those major appearances. They've matched up a ton.
That ain't gonna be no.
Look at the defense from
Do it say
Kidd.
LTD on it?
And what's scary is a couple of those, you're lucky that they fall to the ground. One of them is not going to be so lucky.
Yeah, and you can see it's a throw out of sack coming if Clef keeps holding on to that ball and letting that free man come through.
Judy in motion. Baker pressure picked up momentarily, but good coverage downfield. Great throw away from Clef the guy.
And Clef's gone to this a few times. Talking to him yesterday, the main reason he switched from Colts to Falcons playbook is for these auto motion plays. And he's gone to it a few times early here. Kiv's starting to get a feel for it. Does a great job adjusting to it. The corner, the auto motion, and the drag. He was really all over it there. Nothing doing for Clef.
There's a lot of that sprint motion. Judy motions from right to left. Mayfield with the snap. 4-man rush this time. Looks up. Give me that shot card. It's Grubb the other way. Kiv's defense trying to get out of there. Can Grubb get to the end zone? He'll step out at the 11. The first turnover of the game to Kiv. What a lurk. The 4-man rush ain't getting back with Big 87.
I mean, that's just a great switch stick right there. If I'm Clef, I'll throw that book right there too, because you see how he switched from left to right, then back to the left. I mean, that's great defense by Kiv.
Do you think that makes Clef feel any better that User would throw the same pick? Like, it's like, okay, well. Mayfield stepping right. Defense breaking the tackle, and they'll throw it away. Clef can't believe that Mayfield got out of that. Where you go, Nathan?
Come on.
He's watching on the big screen now. I don't know what's going on.
It's just me and you now, TV. Let's just hang out, okay?
I just want to do my job. Can I do my job?
Yeah, you got to monitor.
You're looking the wrong way. The job is this way.
5-man rush. Baker throws this one away. I thought he was there at the back of the end zone.
You saw what I saw. You see.
We were looking at the same thing.
Literally the complete opposite of the US 88 first quarter, huh?
This first quarter was taking about 15 minutes. 3rd and 10.
Just say, fuck, I'm
Trips
not going to
all
the
set?
game.
Trips swipe left.
Trips tight end flex. Watch that motor that corner route from the tight end. So it's a short, nasty corner.
Post call, Buffalo popular in the red zone.
Good switch.
I think this one is nasty.
Right there.
But Clef was kind of on it and just whipped on the hit stick.
He was on it. And this is a game of inches. When you're playing such a high caliber man player, you understand this is going to be a game of inches.
Fat as fuck, bro. He like one of us
Now, how
off
much do you
the,
like
off
the
the
choice
couch,
to kick the
nigga.
three and take the
Like a
points?
nigga that just
Gives
got
up
off the
threes
couch,
up
bro.
constantly.
And got playing the NFL,
He's
bro.
a seasoned vet. He's smart. He trusts his game plan.
19 major appearances. Well,
He earned him.
look at this one more time. It was
What
a
pack
he saw
is
the
it?
slam route,
He's on
switched
it right
it,
there.
and just missed.
Just overshot it.
And Kid knows how big it is to get touchdowns in the red zone. That's why he's fired up about it.
After one, how about 31 combined points, 17-14. One more time, more hits than Motown records. How about Jalen Ramsey playing the lumber?
We've seen Jalen Ramsey make a lot of big hits today.
Oh, that's a
Judy on the sideline. Judy's in open space. Can he get out of there? Hamilton running it down. Judy to the rim.
That's how you respond. And this is why this is an instant classic. Y'all do not deserve this.
I know, they really do.
This is pay-per-view.
They gotta be paying to watch
Oh,
this.
what's the pack called?
This goes on the Madden YouTube VOD. This is gonna get, I don't know how many views. Like,
Bro,
these two
golden.
going at it is just the greatest thing ever.
21-14.
I see it.
Oh, it makes my heart happy to see Jerry Judy run down the sidelines. I don't get to watch that too much. So.
What happened recently? Jameis Winston, I kind of unlocked him.
I am so blessed to be playing in the snow. One more time, Baker Mayfield to Jerry Judy, and he puts on the afterburners.
Yeah, he threaded the needle there too. Cover two gets outside of the safety there. Great throw from Clef. Great pass lead. And Jerry
I
Judy
don't have
too much
enough
speed.
money, man.
And that's
I
just
need
elite
$1.19
talent from these guys. You're watching these pass plays, how these guys are able to beat the sweet stick. Just elite talent on all these pass
Wow,
plays.
it's
Here's all I'm
freaking.
saying.
What is
If
that?
you took
Is
the
that?
under in this game, bad choice. You're cooked.
Oh, yeah.
No.
These guys are going to keep going. No chew clock
What do
on.
you mean?
He knew. He knew it
Ultimate,
was going to
like,
be a little bit of
are
a
you talking
shootout.
about
It's
Game
going to be
Pass
about
Ultimate?
who can get that stop in
No,
the second half.
I'm getting shit wrong right now.
Second and 8.
Yeah.
Timeout taken.
CTG doesn't like that motion. Doesn't want to give up the free play. It's in the first half. You can afford to burn them timeouts.
21-17. Left with the lead. Kid with the ball. Splits Pollard out of the backfield. Empty set. Our first read, he's looking at that tight end. So he actually looks to speed out. And that's what's tough about Madden NFL 25 right now, user, is between the seams, the speed outs, there's so many places. Look, it's hard, even with the switch tick, to guard everything.
That, Nick, you hit it right on the head. That speed.
That's not it. That's not it. Oh, it's the catch. Oh, and 19 major appearances, and he's got some magic in them fingers.
Like Clef said, Madden,
Oh,
give it,
87.
and Madden take it right
87
now.
platinum
Madden
character,
take
bro.
it away from him,
Almost
giving
that
it to
go
Cliff, giving it to Kill.
God damn.
I mean, you thought that
I'll
was
pull
going to be a
Trip
turnover.
McDuffie,
Kill
bro.
smile.
What is that, 5?
Look at the face on Clef right now.
5'9" versus 6'4"?
Clef is absolutely disgusted. I mean, rightfully so.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard Kim say,
Kim
hey,
said
that's
it.
good.
Wait, what you getting?
But it's early. You got to shake it off. We're thinking that's a book. 6'4" versus 5'6", Tyreek Hill, and he comes down with it.
Yeah, you see Clef. He is shocked.
That is a stud.
And ain't that the card that Fancy? Yeah, that's Fancy's card.
User, I'm going to play the bad guy here, though.
Yeah.
Is that a little bit of the rust?
We got him.
Okay, Judy! First out, I would just like to correct the record. I don't want anybody going after one great user on Twitter. He said Tyreek Hill is 5'6". He's 5'10", okay? He's not a 5'6",
Hey,
okay?
Hey,
So
you know what I mean? Rick's my boy.
You know what-
I'm just saying there's a height disparity there. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
and he's taller than you. If he's 5'10".
No, he's not. You got to step. I literally got pictures beside the guy. You got to stop the cat, man. He's 5'10", I'm 6'2".
5'5", one great user. That's crazy.
Started back in
Some
half.
joke, big hit. Cannot make the catch. 24-21. A reminder: all of our games played inside USAA Stadium, the home of the MCS 25 season.
Nice.
USAA, service, loyalty, honesty, integrity.
I think we're going to see over 50 points from each of these guys.
I'm going to see over 80 points the way these guys are going. It's only 5-minute quarters, and these guys are putting up points. 3rd and 3 now for CTG.
Let's go bunch wide. We haven't seen this too much yet.
Nice different wrinkle. Mayfield back to pass.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta get rid of the ball.
Phenomenal switch stick from
Does
Kittle.
he take 3 here?
No, he doesn't.
Yo, thank you, freaking Twix, bro.
This was something we
Gave
saw him do in the
me more
quarterfinals.
freaking-
User, he took the points
Gave
twice.
me more
This
snowballs.
time,
Gave
it
me
looks
2,000
like he's
snowballs
bringing
for
out the
that, bro.
offense. You like the call here in the
You see,
semifinals to
I
change
need
up what he's been
overall
doing.
crack, bro. Quinn Johnson type of
We'll
card.
see.
That was the most conflicted user has ever
If
been.
he converts it or not.
I like
That's the question.
I'm just going to watch user, and I'll know what happened. Mayfield on 4th down.
That's a
Lamb. Good find.
I bought the B&D
That was
one.
literally
I didn't buy
fucking perfect defense.
And I can't believe user right now. He is fist pumping. He's jumping up and down. He is dancing. And you
Senior,
can't prove otherwise.
CTG senior in the
What's another
building.
one? Can I just
Coming to
wait till
watch his son
I-
hopefully make history. Get his first belt.
He get 0.
He's been here plenty of time. How many finals has he made?
A couple. What a story it would be to do it this time.
Still got a long way to go. Take a look at that 4th down play one more time.
Right here.
Look at the
Sometimes
mechanics.
you just got to use it.
Yeah.
And that's what Cliff does.
Exactly.
He uses it right there. And good defense doesn't beat better offense.
So you get that inside leverage there. You kind of throw it in front of the defender, click on, make
Got Pollard. Ooh. A meeting of the minds at the 1st down marker.
And just
How much
the way-
clock do you try to use here?
You don't even worry about clock.
And
Are you just going as quickly as
when
possible?
you're this close, there's no point to block.
1st and goal, Mayfield. Underneath, he's got him! Cleveland Brown, David Njoku.
Oh my God.
Into the end zone, and a chest pound from one great user. He did nothing
You
to do
gotta-
anything on that drive, but he might as well be playing the game, Tyler Davis.
You got to stop with all the lies, Nick. You got the people at home believing that I'm
I need some overhead shots in
Yeah,
this.
we need something. He's falling off the stage
I
almost
see you,
after every
Jim.
play.
I need you to stay on. One great user. I'm going to need the B-roll.
the lies, man. Listen. Listen, understand, I do this in more places. I got more gears. You got people thinking I can't do my job without being biased.
There's one more time. Double drags. Nice little zig route. Pulls the user to the left side. Just throw underneath.
Yeah, it's that bench pivot. It's been a staple of people's offense. It's so good. You got the zig and the drag. Kid kind of got stuck in no man's land. Didn't know who to guard. Easy throw for Clef the God.
Mayfield back to pass for Kidd. I'll throw this one away.
Need to relax over there. It's a throwaway.
I don't even know what you're talking about, man. I'm just watching the game.
76, bro.
So
Trash.
the trips tight end flex here. Watch that auto motion. Watch that quick tight end post as well. Really good route in this game.
Flowers motions from left to right.
Damn, we don't got none in the store for 100 Madden cash, man.
2:32 to go. And
It's
what
not
is
for
an
100
electric
Madden cash.
first half of action. Mayfield back to pass. Looking right side of that. Oh, it's Jones picked off his pass or taken the other way. What a play from CTG.
How did he pick that, dude?
I'm just watching
No,
the game.
he won't do it. He won't do it. You tell him. You got to surprise him. You
Why?
cannot tell him.
Can't tell him.
After the legend
Because all of a sudden the camera's trying to go.
champion,
Listen,
LTV,
everybody,
I always say that
Legends
on the
champ.
broadcaster.
Jeff Saturday is very team captain. What's the point? What's the point of that?
Mayfield, look at the shed up the middle of the Baker Mayfield.
And Kid had that out route early, though. He's just late with the read. And once you throw it too late, Clef was over it there. Those speed outs, you got to be real careful. Have to throw it at the
93
perfect
overall.
time. Clef able to click on and get that pick.
I think Clef was real fortunate right there because if he was throwing to that crosser,
It was
Kid
not the throw.
Kid had already switched it to it. Interception.
E.T.
With
playing
route
corner.
combination.
Oh, we got a
Zach
flag.
Martin
That's
got a
interference.
95 overall card. Nigga, what?
Cheating on Devin Lloyd.
Kid just being two hands. Two hands, you got trying to break
I
behind it.
I can't believe
Coppins
Clef
got
threw that, though.
93.
Yeah.
That was not the throw.
Yeah,
That was not the
6'6".
If it's complete, though, it's a dot. Left can run this down. He can
Yeah,
take
I
a
think he's
simple
going
one.
to take it to the 2 meter warner.
Boom
Make
shaka
it
laka.
So far, a
Boom shaka
52-point first half.
Should I say my coins rocking
You get
box?
100 total?
Although Velas is sitting there, he's going to be like, can that turn on shoot clock twice? Can I make sure they never get the ball, whoever I play?
Helis is going to have 2 clock on from the start.
He's like, can we play 2-minute quarters? Can we? First and 10.
Switch to the 6-1, got out the mode.
Goes to Njoku. Big hit. He gets 8.
They look ugly, so conservative.
Lawrence Taylor.
They look ugly, but they're conservative. You can dive in the
Nope.
air, taking those big hits,
Veteran
picking
got
up a
a
couple
card.
extra yards.
See, Clef looks like he's going to take his time now. Slow it down a little bit.
Mayfield.
Oh my
Good
God!
coverage, nowhere to throw.
Trying to
An absolute blanket.
Felt like he had the whip. Probably could have stepped up with the pocket and possibly scrambled.
User never makes better reads than when Clef is playing and he's commentating. It's the best reads I've ever heard. Underneath, Njoku. He's going to be 4 for 1. No, 4 for 1. He broke the tackle, went back over the first down line.
These
And it's big. And
AKs,
sometimes in these
there's
situations, you got to
91
think,
AKs
man, you got
in
to
the
take my
game.
3.
You think he's thinking that?
I don't know.
Are
I
they
mean,
done with
when I
those?
feel
One
like
yard to go.
when I feel like I had the first and man took it away,
Are they done with those?
I might take the 3 right here. But in this
Okay.
situation, you're playing
Well,
kids, you ain't gonna win the ball game.
Play to win, yeah. First kid, you cannot take the win.
Which one's
Go bench
good?
pivot again. He's been going to that lunch.
Mayfield pressure, quick throw. Defense from Kim, and Clef can't believe it.
And that's what I was talking about. When you see things in the stars kind of lining, you know, he had the first
And
play
was
before.
that the KO that lit up there too and
Yeah,
knocked it out there,
yeah,
that knockout
Patrick
ability?
Mahomes.
When he threw that route earlier, was able to click on and make the user catch.
Listen, I don't know what kid got, but I know he ain't got no man KO abilities.
So what?
Conspiracy from the user. First and 10, Mayfield underneath. Say Flowers will
God,
pick up.
Harrison Smith,
Flowers
AKA,
will
bro.
pick up the first down. Take a look at this one more time. Looking for this was the Njoku catch, big hit, and he spins off it, goes from a 1st and 10 to a 4th and 1, and end up costing points.
That's big.
Big throw there for Kiv, getting down to the 48, so close to field goal range here.
The Cliff, you just got to shake it off and play defense. Right here.
Is AKs
Make sure
even
you
good
hold the
anymore?
door.
They suck now.
Kiv has all 2 timeouts, so the whole field is at his disposal. Can't just think about the out routes and the.
What he got, like, it's like 95 speed.
Mayfield.
94.
Oh my God.
Good stick work from Clef to stay
Oh
on.
my goodness, what?
Yeah, they got
I
Sean
thought he
Taylor.
had 6.
How come in the
so
draft
level,
day he was a
I remember who gets
91,
balls
but
right
this
second half.
year
Kiv
87?
gets it.
He gets it.
Whatever.
Clef scored 2
Scamming
plays on the
me,
opening drive. 23
Sean
seconds. In what is already turning out to be an instant classic. Jesco, Tyler Davis, one great user. Semi-final number 2, Velas already in the finals, waiting in the wings. Mayfield, under pressure, finds
I'm surprised they
Lamb.
don't got a Chris Johnson card.
Hits the afterburners and gets to the out of bounds marker.
He's in field goal range.
Huh?
28-24.
But
Yeah, Cliff, you know, you just got to make sure you don't give up
what he
7.
get? Ryan Clark, yeah.
Right here, kid.
Clark, yeah.
Everything you're looking for is for 7. You already know you got 3 in
With
your pocket.
with 2 timeouts.
Yeah, 2 timeouts. You know you got 3 in your pocket. You can use the whole field.
He got
We're
Lose
losing
the
the game here, though.
We have seen that happen.
or whatever
We
that
saw it
shit was called
happen
when the D-line came
Literally
in,
about, what,
shit.
35 minutes ago.
Yeah, and Kiv's starting to go a lot to that 5 wide look, motioning out that running back. Want to see what type of adjustments Cliff is going to make for that, because his offense has started to click when he's motioning that running back out.
Come on, give me some back. Give me some back.
59.
Andre Johnson.
Should be good
got
with
a
it.
card.
Does he take the 3?
But that's a W there for Clef to hold the
Chris
3 right here.
Jones. Dante Poe got a card. It's crazy. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
A precision kicker. It's Brandon Aubrey. Ball is down. Kicker.
Give me Graham
59
Packers
is
got a card.
hit the camera.
Hey,
The
Devon
GoPro's
got a card.
down.
That
Can we
card
get some
must be
camera
good, 'cause
repairs?
I
It's not
haven't heard
as
his
good.
name in a long time, too.
28-27. Here's my question. Do you think this first half lasted longer than the entire last game?
Oh, this dude
Okay,
was
I'm just
booty
checking.
cheeks. Never
We're
mind.
going to have to get like a timer. How about a special teams replay?
Maybe.
Boom. Right off the
Oh,
top
they got
of the
that
can.
dude. Vic Beasley Jr.
Look at the
man.
concentration from the ref. You'll love to
Wow,
see it.
driver.
Great call. 28-27. 11
Good.
seconds left. One timeout. For Clef. He'll go to
Yeah,
Pollard
they
on
like
the
doing
backfield.
that.
7 seconds. 6 seconds to the 33-yard line. So he
Right.
needs to get to the other 42 in theory. You're talking about what? 17, 8, 26.
You're just so optimistic. It's like, okay.
Can
He's
you
got a
say?
chance.
He might have 6.
Does he have one?
He might
Does
have
he
6.
have
It used to
one?
be
Come on,
exact.
You can see the whole field from up here.
Chris Johnson.
I put a deep
His
pass.
card out.
6 seconds. You heard him say he put a deep pass. Tyreek automatically fouled him off the snap. I said he might have 6 perfect pass lead by Clemson.
I wanted that
Gives
Justin
up
Fields
a
card, bro.
huge
That's like
touchdown
No,
right
no,
before
I
that.
just got twice. I said it played was wrong. Oh my God.
Real life Omaha. Built in. X Factor.
How does he
Yeah,
give that up?
It's the happiest time of the year, and User's the happiest guy on the desk right now. I haven't seen him smile.
I just love watching great Madden football. That's it. I just love watching great Madden football.
I haven't seen you smile this much since they announced we were going to Orlando, okay? I ain't gonna lie. Over the top, Tyreek Hill. Don't give the cheetah room, TD.
He just whooped him right off the line. Tyreek Hill, too much speed there, easy lob pass, and CTG is back, and he is looking good in our semifinals.
I'm not gonna lie though, there is a lot of time left in this ball game. Kids getting the ball to start the second half. This game, far from over, but it has been all that has been promised, and we've got so much to break down. Highlights, analysis, and a dump truck as we talk about this instant classic here in semifinal number 2 from the Zero Chill Challenge here at Full Sail University. Do not go anywhere.
Welcome to
I
John
call so
Madden
much
Football.
AP with this nigga, bro. I
I
thought he
guarantee
was
you,
supposed
baby,
to
it's
be
in the
right-handed.
game.
He supposed to be
This was a
good.
piece of
Why
culture. It
before
wasn't
he
just a video game.
But
Oh,
we were
it's the
starting
second
in complete
bit. Oh, you get
chaos.
the single for free.
Most of us said,
They
yeah,
get
we just
tank as
didn't
well.
think it would amount to anything. We needed some firepower.
Players look at Madden as a reflection of who they are.
It's going to get bigger and bigger.
It's in the game.
Kill. Guys, I'm doing Raiders Timothy. Like, the guys that do, I want him. Trent Scott. All right, so got a card. It's LTE. His dad too got a card. Lamar Jackson.
Chores.
Lamar
pitch in,
Jackson with
Rooney.
the shot, boy.
You know, as a veteran, you earned USAA membership for your family. And we're family.
For you? No.
Worth a try.
You better change those back, son.
Son Murray.
Still. No. USAA. Are you eligible?
If you're a middle or high schooler who plays Madden, you won't want to miss this event. The NYC Draft Qualifier is a free weekend tournament for students ages 13 through 18. The winner of this event will get flown out to the 2025 NFL Draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where they'll get to compete in the Madden NFL Youth Championship Finals. Think you have what it takes to compete against the best Madden players out there? Well, this is your chance to prove it. Spots filled up quick last tournament, so don't miss out and sign up today. Register now using this QR code and get ready for the experience of a lifetime.
Who got that's a rocket?
You still have one last chance. Qualify for the $1 million MCS playoffs. Think you have what it takes to be the best Madden player in the world? Register now at MaddenChampionship.com. See if you can rise above the rest in the ultimate Madden Gauntlet. It's the last chance qualifier coming in January. Let's take a look at some highlights from what has been an instant classic first half. We started things off. Clef the God, 2 plays in, says, yeah, I know I got 10 out there. The Cheetah is racing to the end zone. It was 7-0 early. CTG always knows where the cameras are, but Kid had to respond. Finding Zay Flowers fights through the hits and puts 6 on the board. 7-7. These highlights are going to take about an hour and a half because we had a lot of scoring. It was Baker Mayfield finding CD Lamb this time. Hits him with the okey doke wiggle sticks. Find the end zone. Clef back on top. The defense is starting to stand up. 14-10. But it was Kibb looking, missed hit stick, Tyreek Hill into the end zone as Kibb retakes the lead. So we started the second quarter. That was right, 31 points scored combined in the first quarter, and Clef starts off the first play of the second quarter with a touchdown and a fist pump, some emotion in his first live event in 3 years. One-on-one, Tyreek Hill over Isaiah Polamalu. I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. Even Kidd, shocked to see Tyreek Hill outjump the 6'4", Isaiah Polamalu. It was Mayfield already finding Njoku as we near the 2-minute warning. 28-27, this is the final play of the first half. Throw it up, look for number 10. Clef the guy, put an extra touchdown on the board. He takes the lead going into the second half of play. 35-27, your score at halftime. Plenty to break down for what has been an instant classic first half for that. Let's throw it up to TD News.
Unbelievable first half. Haymaker after haymaker after haymaker. Neither one of these guys backing down. Not afraid of the moment. And you just see these guys. They enjoy it. They love this. They are just embellishing everything and absorbing in this moment right here. What's your takeaway from that first half?
I mean, this is the definition of competitive Madden. This is what competitive Madden is about right here. Two of the greatest ever going, haymaker for haymaker, like you said, toe for toe. I'm just so impressed. And we still got a second half to go.
Absolutely. Big plays after big plays. Let's hop right in it. First big play we see, Kidd go down here, answer up, answer quick. You look at the short post combination. Tell me what you see right here.
Yeah, you talk about Kibb's pocket presence and his patience. That's what it's all about here. He sets up the out route and the fade to the outside here. Watch what he does when he waits for Clef's switch stick. We can go ahead and run it right now. You'll see here, he's got the post and the drag also set up on the right side here. If we go ahead and run it, you'll see he waits, and we can pause it right here. Kidd waits for the switch stick outside corner to Ramsey. Then the switch stick to Polamalu on the safety. Once Kidd sees that, he fires it into the post because he knows Clef can't switch stick again and get to it, and that's wide open in the end zone. Just great pocket presence and patience from the Kiva.
Absolutely. And these guys, consistently, it doesn't matter what's happening. People thinking like, why aren't they juicing the clock? Because they understand you can't juice a guy when he's used to putting up points. What you got to do is play your best game. Sometimes juicing the clock, you can get out of your element. And when you understand who you're playing, you're like, listen, I got to play my game. I try to come out here and juice this guy. He's going to put up points, and I'm going to be off my game. Can he beat me the way I play the game? And you see right here, big play after big play. We see the next big play. Tell me what you see right here in the breakdown, guys.
So, of course, as you guys, these guys going back and forth, but Clef, of course, had to respond. We take a look at here. This is a simple one. It's cover two on the defense. Kidd rocking that double mug defense. Watch that safety that usually just highlighted there. And we can go and run the play here. The outside fade to the solo receiver, Jerry Jeudy. Gets behind the cover two, cloud flat, and then gets to the outside of the safety. And that's an easy precision throw from Clef the God, and no one's catching Jerry Jeudy as he takes it to the rim.
You know, Clef just bomb after bomb, and Kidd just able to respond, whether it be defensively or methodically. Right there before half, Kidd making a little minor mistake could cost him major, but he gets the ball at half. He's down 8. What this Kidd has to do to make sure he puts himself in the belt championship.
You can't let that little mistake get you. We saw what happened with
Stop,
right?
bro.
He threw that pick six before half, and it kind of took him out of the game. The body language is off. I don't expect him to
stop, bro.
I think it's going to be about who can get a stop in the second half, right? We've seen Kidd have to kick a couple field goals. That could play a difference. So I think whoever can hold a 3 or potentially get a big turnover here is going to be the winner in this absolute instant classic.
Absolutely, man. You got to love it, man. If you're at home right now, stand on your feet, man. As we go into the final half of this semi-championship game, man, let me tell you right now, instant classic as we throw it back to the majestic one in the booth.
It's not a turkey, so I'll take it. Okay, get ready for the Ultimate Madden NFL Showdown at the MCS 25. Playoff shouts live and in person. Witness the top 14 players go head-to-head in a thrilling finish to the season surrounded by the energy of fellow fans. This is your chance to be a part of the action, feel the adrenaline, and celebrate a new era in competitive gaming. Before the action kicks off, dive into the full MCS pregame experience. Experience the excitement as the iconic Madden Cruiser rolls into town. Fans can enjoy interactive minigames at our gaming stations, capture unforgettable moments with photo opportunities, submit player rating adjustments at our booth, and even score a copy of Madden NFL 25. Scan that QR code now. Register. Come on, hang out with us. Who knows? Maybe you'll get invited to some secret after parties. I'm not saying there are or aren't secret after parties. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
There's only one guy up here that knows any secret after parties.
That's crazy, right? That is crazy work. HR.
If there was, you would have been gone a long time ago, my friend. Can we just say, oh, man, Hall of Fame, big head, cooked. This is a huge strike for Kim.
And this game just has disappointed. I mean, just unbelievable, these two guys going toe-to-toe. That's what you love to see. Kim going to that route combo that he loves, right? It's a little unorthodox route combo. You got the smoke screen, you got the custom stem out route behind it. Checks it down to the smoke screen. That's a route combo that Kim will go to a lot here in this normal flex close.
Empty backfield for Kim. 4 wide, 2 to each side. Jeffrey, the lone tight end, right side of the formation. It is Mayfield stepping back. Rolling right, throwing left, leads it inside. It's C.D. Lamb. We had a couple plays score in the first quarter. How about a couple plays to score for the 19-time MCF Major live appearance?
That's big time. What a throw, too. The pass lead inside.
Down for 2 right here. This is big.
Just a 5-wide bunch.
Quick throw. Oh, it's Tyreek Hill.
I mean, you know Kim has been he's lapped that up. Time.
All right, we're tied.
Quickly. Tied, quickly.
35 up. It took 54 seconds. Take a look one more time. What a pass lead here, user. Leaves this inside away from Randy Moss, and C.D. Lamb's going to go out and get it.
Yeah, that's just a great pass lead. You know, even though when you motion out that running back, they're blocking that tight end and able to get a lot of protection when they're going 5 wide out.
Clef half for his first offensive drive of the second half. He finds Tony Pollard. Pick up 9.
That's the thing with Kim, too, offensively, when you saw in that touchdown. Even if you hesitate for a second, if you make the wrong move for a second, like you saw Clef, he switched it, he moved to the outside just a second, Kim is going to take advantage of any small mistake.
See, there's that swerve. Once again, he scored on a play very similar to that. This time, it's a first down for Clef Scott.
Sticky with it in the open field.
You think we see any sort of slowdown of pace between these two?
That's just good defense. You got to throw it away.
Does that slow down at all, knowing how well these guys have been playing offensively, or is it just pedal down? Let's see if we can put 150 on the board.
I think you're just going to play your game until it gets down to that last 3 minutes.
Mayfield to the flat.
Good pass.
Pollard gets 8, 3rd and 2.
Such a good play there, too. That spacing switch play. You got these little underneath hitch routes. You got the table route out of the backfield. This little quick check down play. Great way to beat the blitz as well in the flats.
And that's just a great rack animation coming out the backfield.
Up the seam. Good click on to make the play before the defender gets there. C.D. Lamb. First down. Nearing the red zone for Clef Scott. Let me do one more time. What a click on and possession catch. Almost just like he had a fishing pole, snagged it out of the air. Alan Joker on the drag gets 9.
I mean, these two guys are just surgical.
Can we watch them play just like a best of 7?
I know, right?
We would be here till 4 in the morning. Mayfield ends up looking for Lamb. Good hit. Kyle Hamilton pries that one free. The pride of South Bend, Indiana. Laying the lumber on C.D. Lamb.
Have to high ball that right there because you don't want to risk the chance for an interception with that high ball.
That's a dot.
That's a really
beam threading the needle user.
Was that one more time?
That's a really beam.
Shout out. I mean, really channeling your inner John Legend. You got a beautiful voice, my friend.
I appreciate it.
What's the record? When he dropped the record, I remember you were streaming from the studio.
Yeah, I'm debating, man. You know, I might go ahead and drop it on Spotify.
Free for everyone to listen to?
Oh, absolutely.
I like that. You're a man of the people, aren't you?
You know it.
No money spent on your album. I love that. Take a look one more time. TD, this was a
just want to go to bed.
monster read. I mean, you had less then a millisecond to make that throw, and he found it at the right time. And look at Clef continuing to show the emotion.
Only 1% of Madden players can make that read, make that throw. Clef to God fits that mold, and he throws it in there. Absolute laser on the seam streak.
It's hit on the outside by Ramsey. 2nd and 7. Chat, let me know where you're standing right now. Throw your ones in the chat if you're with Clef. 32 if you're with Kib. Who's winning this game? 42-35. It is Clef with the lead. It is Kib with the ball. The right side, it's Tony Pollard.
That's just great spacing on that play call right there by Kib.
Hey, Mary, it's fill out that survey. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Let us know what you think. I will let you know that even though we will take your feedback to heart, giving us feedback is just let Clef and Kib play every single time.
Oh man, that was
Lyle is, I think,
That's
true.
our reach.
I don't know how we're going to be able to get this, but I appreciate it.
It's good user tackle there from Clef. Click on the flat road. See Kiv, his tight end's a little bit tired here, so he's going to sub the backup in.
User, you like free stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, scan that QR code. Make sure your EA and Twitch account are linked. You'll just earn drops just for watching. Just for hanging out and watching an instant class. He'll just straight up drop that. I mean, not only do you get to watch a game as good as this, TD, you earn free in-game content just for hanging out.
Just for hanging out, watching us, listening to the voice of the great Nick Mazesco. Sounds pretty easy to me.
No, you're not allowed to do all that stuff.
You text people to do it. My Twitter mentions or anything. Sometimes it's not quite a benefit.
I'm just going to shoot them, bro.
Bunch nasty. Yeah, finally stepping into the bunch. Nice move around last.
What's crazy watching these two go to work
is
they not only have those reads that are snap reads, quick throws, but if you give them time, they're going to find something down the field. It is a surgeon at work for both of these guys.
And you watch these guys, they make you respect every inch of the field. You know, from the drags to the whip routes, the hitches, everything. You got to respect every inch of the field when you're playing against these guys.
I'm just going. I'm good, bro. I'm just going to have to buy my own stuff, bro.
I mean, if there's somebody, you're talking about the spacing user. Yeah. If there's somebody who designs plays, I mean, for his entire career, Kib has been one of the best play designers out there. Knows the concepts better.
He's a trendsetter.
Yeah, even though he's a master of bunch, you see now he can be in any formation. He just knows how to cook up dots.
Yeah, there's one thing Kib's been born to do. It's cook up dots.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Like even that situation though, it's let inside, it's let inside somehow, some way. Like that. How does he do that?
Are you good?
I'm great.
Are you?
Great. That's high level man right there back here.
Just to let you know, chat, we are looking at about minus 110 odds that user does fall off the stage this week.
Oh yeah.
That's good defense.
It's gonna happen.
And when it happens, I need this camera to all catch it. I need the B-roll of user taking the tumble. 2nd and 11 as we near the 4th quarter. Pace slow down just a little bit.
See if Kib snaps this play into the 3rd.
Mom.
He does.
You made
the
food.
final play of the 3rd quarter.
Made food.
Underneath it, Zay Flowers, he's got some room.
You
He's
said
got
she
a
made
first
sausage.
down and more. And that's where we will start the 4th quarter. Put your fours up in the chat. 42, 35, 77 combined points between two legends of the game, and we still are no closer to finding out who will take on Velas in the final.
And this is critical because depending on how quick Kib can score, depends on how Clef manages this spot when he gets the ball back.
First down and goal, and we see Kib go to the pistol. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, Pollard on the motion. Mayfield back to pass, screamed at from CTG.
He sent everyone. Look at this.
Send the house.
Sending 7 right there.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield in the shotgun. He'll go back 2 wide to the left, land to the right. And that doubles off close weak now.
Left smart. What knows the bubble's coming. Look at that. Users over there waiting for it.
Mayfield, 4-man rush. He'll sprint right. Does he have the edge? Does he have the corner? Big show to the crib. Kib an extra point away from the final.
This Great patience right there by Kiv. You know, seeing that the container's not out there, takes the scramble. Looks like he had a couple people open, but
He's going to go for 2. Ooh.
I mean, this is huge. It's just huge either way.
He's snapping it.
Lamb in motion. Mayfield back to pass. Looking for Lamb. He's got a 1-point lead for Kim.
That is super hard. The auto motion wheel gets behind the DB. And this is just high level stuff.
Come on, bro.
I mean, Clef knew the bubble was coming. He goes away into the bubble. Kiv is forced to unload it to the pass play and then scrambles out. Just unbelievable stuff.
Right here, Baker Mayfield with the +2 speed, able to just get away and scramble in for 6.
The milk, man. My milk is delicious.
Look at the reaction when he got the 2-point conversion. Two
Here,
veterans
Kid.
of the game.
One stop. I'm wondering how Clef is going to manage this clock right here.
Y'all had 85 points, and we still got 4:24 to go in the field.
Takes the flat. Can he stay in bounds? He does.
Dives forward, hits it first.
Clef's had a lot of success with those table routes, those flat routes out of the backfield. I will say, I like the decision there from Kiv to go for 2. It puts a little bit of pressure on Clef here. Not a lot, but a little bit, just to make him have a deficit.
Mayfield. Goes this one away.
Like he had the out route and the hitch. Just didn't have his eyes there. And Kiv has ran, I mean, so many different Ds from 6-1.
Yeah.
From the double mug to 3-4. He's throwing everything in Clef. The kitchen sink. You already know it.
3rd and 5. Baker over the top. Does he have them? It's Reek again. 10, 5.
Kiv gave it up again. Clef takes advantage once again. Tyreek Hill, the fastest man in the NFL. Now does Clef go for 2 here? Remember, try to make this a 7-point game.
They can't keep doing this to me, bro. They just. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God, no.
Absolutely right.
About 5, that's major.
That hurts.
But regardless, he's in a great position. You're up 5. Kiv has to get 6 as we look at the replay. Once again, Kiv just giving up another bomb. Tyreek Hill over top.
There goes user off the stage.
Almost off the stage.
See you, man.
I just want to see good man. That's it, man.
Well, I believe it was hand up. I believe it was Abraham Lincoln who said 4 scores 7 years ago as Velas waits in the wings. But these guys are sitting there saying 13 scores and 92 points.
Yeah, what do you think Velas is thinking right now?
I'm tired. Son.
Velas, you got defense?
He's going to be a
Velas, you got any defense, man? Come on.
He's got any.
There's a little smile.
This game's taking forever. He's going to be like,
why
I
they
need to go to
looking
sleep
at us?
soon.
They can see me.
And you notice that was Kiv first hand
No,
off
they
the
can
game,
see
so
me.
they let you know the
There's
mindset
nobody
change.
there.
This week,
Look at the clock. Run down. It's Zay. There goes Zay Flowers. And here we go.
And there's the decision. You saw what Kiv wants to do.
yeah,
He basically went down.
he's going to make this the last possession regardless. He's like, hey, you know, I haven't been able to stop. He had 48 points.
And remember, guys, all of our games taking place inside USAA Stadium, the home of the MCS 25 season. USAA service, loyalty, honesty, integrity. First and 10, and now the pace slows down.
And the thing about it, when you see somebody switches up and says, okay, now Clef can get more risky on defense and start gambling because you understand, hey, he doesn't even want to get down here close to scoring. He wants to use as much clock as he can. So now I'm going to start, you know, being more risky on defense, start jumping shorter routes and saying, hey, you can have 6 if you want it because I know you don't want it.
And if there's one thing that benefits him right now is that he needs 6. This is not a field goal. This is not a tie game where he needs to get to the end zone. Does Clef have one stop? One opportunity. It's Mayfield with a flat. He went for it. He went for it. 2-minute warning.
All right, what you want?
Down to the wire.
Did you expect anything less?
Like $20, like $29. Of where?
38-43.
It's a good camera. It's a good camera.
First and 10. Pollard splits out of the backfield. 5 out. For Kidd.
And I can see the
Field back check. Pressure! Pressure! Oh, bouncing around like a pinball.
That's exactly what Clef is hoping for. Take a look at the replay here. He almost used the out of throw, out of
I don't know.
stick.
I mean,
You
what's
hit him with the darn. Yeah, hit him with the darn. Yeah, we got you now. You can't hide it now.
This is the user cam.
Second and 10. Mayfield looking left side. Zay Flower scramble back inside. Waiting to the 30-yard line.
The kid could have scored on that too. Really could have scored. Hit a highlight play, but that's the veteran savvy, the veteran presence.
I have never seen moments like this that mean more to saying of don't try this at home. If you're at home and you think that you can do it, these are the best in the world for a reason.
Yeah, because that's what you touched on. You said two guys at work. This is exactly what it is. This is work for these guys. This is what they do.
Business trip.
He broke my freaking box. I just broke the box.
You know, in this situation, you kind of wonder. I always ask, do you burn your time out?
Yeah, when do you start thinking about it?
Yeah, I think sometimes in this situation you let him go. Like, hey, I want to see how he's going to manage this. Even though Kidd has all 3 timeouts.